this is Blood, and this is my friend Blake, and we're playing Trench Crusade today, the first of our first campaign.
Hello.
Alright, I'm going to just transition to the screen. There we go. So, how much terrain? Do you know how much terrain we use?
A lot. I know it's a... But let me get...
Oh. And I should probably find my objects.
Yeah, I'm bringing them in.
Components.
One moment.
Figurines.
Iron Sultanate. Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent. Perfect.
Search. Oh. Okay, this will be useful, actually. I need 2 Hell Knights.
There should be a second one in there.
Paste.
Yeah. 2 of them? No!
Yeah. I actually have like something that's pretty interesting.
These servants of Shaitan will not be victorious today.
Don't worry, no matter what happens, we win.
Hey, yo, wait, what?
Yeah, we're supposed to die. Come on, for the glory of Shaitan.
That's fair. So yeah, over here is a bunch of terrain we can kind of play with.
1, 2, and then I have 4 wretched. Okay.
Hold on, I need to get my list pulled up.
How do I? There we go. You. Copy. Paste. Copy.
One alchemist. 2 alchemists. One janissary.
This is going to be really weird because we both chose like I chose a heavy army and you chose a heavy army, but my heavy army is very light.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got a bunch of... Well, you'll see in a minute here once I pull them in. I gotta figure out which base sizes
Can I rename these
lions
things?
are. You should be able to. Just right-click on them and then hit the Praetor, and then click in the Praetor and whatnot. Yeah, I named all of my stuff too, so that way we can make it nice and thematic. 60.
The left hand.
86.
The right hand. No, wait. Hand has to be capitalized. He would not stand for anything less. I'm probably going to suck. Absolutely.
Hey, we'll see. We'll see. That guy. Boop. And then 3 lions. 30 by 60.
What's the range of an arquebus? It is 18.
Is that these? 30 by 60. That looks right.
Alright, Search.
Alright, there are all of my Shepards of Jabir.
Okay. You have a lot of lions. Lions, I repeat, lions.
They're just everywhere.
And you have lions, you have... What are those hunchback-looking motherfuckers?
Those are homunculi.
Okay. And,
more little alchemical beasts.
I see a janissary, 2 alchemists. What do homunculi have?
These ones, they have a couple of special things. So one of them has regenerative tissue,
Yeah, you roll
which
randomly on their
means
thing, right?
you don't roll randomly. You can just actually take any of the available like alchemical
Options.
formulas for them. So one of them is 15 points more expensive, or ducats more expensive than the other one. And then one of them is.
Where's the homunculi?
Let me rename these folk real fast.
I can't. Oh, there's the Taquin homunculus. Is it the Taquin?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I see. You can't give it any equipment, but you can give it stuff.
And there are ways you can give it equipment. Like you can give it like hands, and then it can carry
Human
equipment.
hands. I see.
Yeah, they're very, very versatile. So it just depends on how much you want to invest in them. So, and I was a little more focused on
Getting us.
getting the lions,
Yeah. Oh shit.
because the Warband says you can include 3. So here's 3.
How can I pick up the thing? My sack.
Just click and hold on it.
Thank you.
Also, a huge shout out to
It's fitting you have the double-headed eagle and I have just a fucking shadow person.
But huge shout out to Star Rider 64, is the creator of the Trench Crusade modular sandbox that we're going to be using today. Haven't really used it too much, but
Yeah.
it looks like it's going to be very good for our purposes.
Alright. I think first we should start off by rolling which fight we're going to do first. Alright, so because we're doing a campaign, we're where is it? There it is. I assume you're a patron because you're the Sublime Gate. You have to choose the Sublime Gate.
I think so. I'm not entirely sure how the patron works, to be honest with you.
So I can only choose Infernal Noble, and you can only choose the Sublime Gate.
Cool. Let me pull up the rules here.
All right. To play a campaign at the end of the game, players work out how much experience. Selecting a scenario when determining which scenario you wish to play. Note how many battles you have played. We have played 0.
None.
Neither player should play the same scenario twice in a row. All right. So roll a d6.
I got a 1.
Skirmish. That's No Man's Land, Relic Hunt, Hunt for the Heroes, Trench Warfare, Great War, Supply Raid, Armored Train, Storming the Shores, Dragon Hunt. Oh, that's actually some pretty freaky stuff. Okay. It's not there. So what does skirmish? Control F skirm. Alright. F skirmish. There is no skirmish thing.
In here?
In the rulebook.
Uh-oh. I wonder if skirmish is just like fight to the death. Just kind of just a scrap.
There has to be something. Alright, scenario. Because there's other things like the scenario also determines the whatchamacallit. It also determines what glorious deeds matter.
And those are important for glory points.
Yes.
Well, in the rulebook, I'm seeing 9. Oh no. Hunting a dragon? That sounds terrifying.
Dragon's another word for Satan. Alright,
I'm seeing there's for the random scenario generator. Are we doing that one, or are we going to play one of the 9 pre-generated ones?
I'm not sure. I'm looking up skirmish in the book, and the only time it mentioned in the campaign book, the only time it mentions it is the skirmish scenario.
It's like, wait, what does that mean?
These are still test rules, but that's a big oversight.
Mm-hmm. And you've got 1.6, right?
Yeah, I'm using 1.3 in the campaign and 1.6 in the main rulebook.
Okay. Oh, I need to download the campaign rules.
Okay, skirmish.
Because in the playtest rules, there are 9 pre-made scenarios.
All right.
And the art in this game is just so cool.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, that's just a bunch of armor.
Skirmish scenario. I'm just looking it up.
Oh, do we get the patron boon like before the battle starts, or is that after the battle?
I believe you have to buy it.
Okay.
You have to buy it with experience points. Okay. Um, I can't find anything on this skirmish scenario. I'm sorry that this is very boring so far.
Learning experiences, learning. And what we could do also is we could scrap this beginning of the recording, and then when we get it all set up, we could start another one
Yeah,
too.
that would probably be a good idea.
But I think it's good to keep this going. That way we can
Yep,
record all the
reconsult it.
learning. Exactly.
All
And I'm
right.
seeing there's. Alright, game. Stop scrolling. Yeah, there's 9 scenarios in the
Random scenario generator.
playtest rules.
Okay. Do we want to use the random scenario generator and just roll randomly on what the objective would be?
We can do that. Trying to see if there is playing a campaign game. No, I understand Trench Crusade is a skirmish style. Get that, but I need. Oh, okay. Good folks over on Reddit have said that some of them do not exist yet. The ones that do are in the main rules document, and the easiest fix is to use the random scenario generator when a non-existing scenario is indicated.
Okay.
Otherwise, they'll get there in due time.
That's fair. It's just for skirmish, they could have easily just control left click and then put you only deployed this many models because it's a
Mm-hmm.
skirmish. All right.
Ooh.
So for setting up the random scenario generator, one player rolls for the scenarios type in the chart below. I'll roll for this one.
Okay.
Where's my d6s? Where's my bag of dice? Dice roller.
We can bring in some dice here. Or we could just copy these dice, actually.
Uh,
I'm just gonna do that.
okay. Do I just right click roll? All right. There we go. Um, what is that result? It is a 6. Retrieve. The objective is retrieve. Uh, it is the most complicated of them all. Move the area of dense terrain of at least 6 by 6 inches, and that is closest to the center of the table, so that is in the center of the table, and then place an objective marker on it, exactly in the center of the table. This marker represents a small object, like relic or an artifact, lost experimental weapon, or, I don't know, someone's feet picks.
It's definitely feet picks. It's
God,
100% feet picks.
God damn it, Beelzebub!
I'm gonna bring in the terrain that it recommends and the setting up terrain here.
1 second. Let me just finish reading this. During the game, any model that ends its move in contact with the marker picks it up. That model is now carrying the object and will carry it until it leaves the table or is destroyed. As long as it is carrying the object, the model cannot attack and cannot dash, and no other method of its movement, teleportation, puppet master, etc., can be used to move the model due to the mystical effect of the artifact.
No shenanigans.
Uh, At the end of its activation, the model can pass the object to any friendly model within 1-inch range as long as neither model is in melee combat with an enemy. The model receiving the object is considered to have ended their activation this turn, if it has not done so yet. If the model carrying the if the model carrying the object is taken out of action, the object is immediately thrown d6 in the direction indicated by the opposing player, though never out of the battlefield. Stop if the object moves into contact with impenetrable terrain just outside it. If it lands on top of a model, the model immediately picks it up, except if there is also an enemy model in melee combat with it, in which case it is thrown again, just like Blood Bowl.
Just yeet. Yeet.
If the model carrying the object moves into contact with any table edge, it has escaped the object, and the player immediately wins the game. If the game ends while model is carrying the object, the players roll off d6 one last time. If the player controlling the model carrying the objective wins the roll off, they win the game. In any other case, the game is a draw.
That seems really simple. Yeah.
I kind of blacked out there for a second. What did I say?
Exactly.
All right. One player rolls to the deployment type. Go ahead and roll me a d6.
A mighty one.
Chance
That's not a good
encounter.
start for the day.
Uh, the players roll off, and the winner chooses which long table side belongs to them, or any. Let's just do opposite sides, like we're already doing. Wait, do we have to scenario type on the chart below? Okay, we don't even do terrain until step 4. Okay, so let me just read this off fully. The players roll off, and the winner chooses which long table side belongs to them, or any edge if they are playing on a square area. The opponent gets the opposite table edge. See diagram. It's just the blank page. The models are set up on the table at the start of the game. Instead, on the first turn, are not set up on the table edge at the start of the game. Instead, on the start of the first turn of the game, half the warband selected by each player enters the battlefield. When one of the models is activated, it starts to move onto the table from any point along the table's player table's edge, though it cannot be deployed directly into melee combat. In turn 2, the rest of the warband is deployed the exact same way. So half on and then half on next turn.
Okay.
And they walk in from the table edge. All right. And that's it. We just okay. The next point is both players roll for glorious steeds on the chart below.
Oh, I need to put that back.
All right, how many times do we roll for glorious steeds? All right. Here I'll have you roll instead. If you get high, you get the die result player 2. If you roll low, you get die result player 1. Uh-oh. What happened to everything?
I had to reload it because some things busted a bit.
Okay.
Oh, don't roll the church. A 6. Uh-oh. Only 1s and 6s? Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
That's all I've rolled so far.
Oh. All right, so that means you get die result player 2. Your glorious deeds are risk it all, live dangerously, killer instinct, no escape, cast them down, and show of mercy.
And this is in the
Camp and
the playtest rules, right?
yeah, the playtest rules at the last page. Those are your glorious deeds. Is the second table.
Okay. Take a little snippet of that. New. Bam. Save as.
All right. And now we're going to go to player set up terrain according to the instructions. What are the instructions?
That's what I'm working on right now.
Okay.
All right. That's saved. And we figured out which deployment type are we doing?
We walk on from the map edge, from opposite each other.
Okay. We just walk on. Okay.
Yeah. We determined that before we set up terrain, I think. All right. Question: do we want the relic in the church bell or in the church ground floor?
Great question.
In
Also, this
fairness,
church is not like
in fairness' sake, I have a model that flies.
I have no flying.
So
So
if you put in the church bell, I could just fly up.
you can fly up, grab it.
I'm being
But
honest with
no.
you in an attempt to not like trick you, because this is our first
I
game.
think it'd probably be best then if we just did it like in the center of the church.
Table. How do I turn on measurement?
Um, on all of your minis, if you select all your minis, right click on them, and then on toggles, you can hit measure movement, and then that will measure for the minis.
Okay.
And then if you want to measure just normally, on the top left hand side of your screen, there's the line function, or hit F4. And then from there you can measure.
Alright, so can you move the church
I'll,
over
I'll
so...
I'll move it here in a minute.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
working on getting
Yeah.
the rest of the terrain in here. Nope. I hate how TTS is like, oh, you're scrolling on another monitor? Let me just zoom in entirely. I'm like, no, stop it.
This is 2025. Don't you have multi-monitor support?
Right? It could be because I'm in borderless, but let's see. One piece of dangerous, check. One big piece. One building, check. One piece of difficult terrain. I'm gonna call that rough terrain. Corpses, very good.
Yay!
Deadites. Um,
Hold on.
One piece of impassable terrain.
Which page is this?
131 in the main rules.
One building, one piece of dangerous, one piece of difficult, one piece of impassable, one hill, one fence, wall, other defendable terrain piece, 6 times section, 6 inches to a trench.
Oh my goodness, that's huge.
Uh, yeah, I'd hope so. This map is pretty big.
That hill is massive. How big are the other hills? Let's see. Large craters. Oh, okay.
I recognize that template.
Yeah, right? I've seen you before.
You got the impassable, right?
I'm working on that right
Okay.
now. I think if we just move all the terrain over, yeah.
All right. Did you grab a wall and fence yet?
Not yet, no.
Because, yeah, I'll grab. There we go. Is that a hedge?
It would appear so.
All right, so we have the one wall fence wall.
Okay, how do we create chips?
Oh, I see. Unless the scenario states otherwise, use the following rules to set up the scenarios. The player with the lower number of models in the forest can place one of the following terrain pieces on the table. One building. Both players
Oh,
place these. Both players place these. Each building must be placed 8 inches away from each other, 6 inches from the nearest building. Both players place these large terrain pieces until they have both placed at least 3 pieces each. In addition, both players should add 6 smaller terrain pieces like boxes, sandbags, bomb craters, wells, fountains, etc. Okay, so how many models do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have 9.
Huzzah!
All right, so you get to draw first. Do we just want to have that church?
Yeah.
Uh, uh,
Just,
for,
oh!
for thematic sake, we put it in the center. That's where the objective is, and you can place it at any angle you want.
So I think center of the church is like right here.
Yes. Are we aiming for the? Oh. How do I? How do I? Whatchamacallit? What's the word?
Lock?
Ping.
Hold Alt and, or, oh, no. When you click on line, then you can just ping. If you just click.
Click. I'm clicking.
Mm-hmm. So in line, the F4 command.
Oh, F4. Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay. All right. And then it's my turn.
I'm gonna lock the church in place here. That way it doesn't go anywhere.
Buildings.
Holy sh!
I'm sorry. This is too big.
Too much!
This would be perfect if it was like the first one we drew, but it's not. Oh wait, I deleted it. Control Z. Oh fuck.
Rewind time.
Uh, shit. Did I hit Control Z to undo? Did that not do what I thought it would do?
I think we can just move the building off to the side.
Sorry about that.
You good?
Unfortunately, it has a roof because we can't see.
Yeah, what's happening in there? Really cool model.
Yeah, it is definitely cool. All right, let's try another building. It's another warehouse. I'm going to take the hill. I'm going to put it right here.
Rude.
Let's see.
Oh, each building must be placed at least 8 inches away from a table edge and at least 6 inches away from the nearest building. But what about hill?
It doesn't say. I'm going to try my luck with the building again. Okay. It's a bunker. Is that 6 inches away? Yeah, it's 6 inches away.
Yep.
Why is the only way in the direction the gun port's facing?
Because it makes sense, obviously. No, not at all. Oh, did I just move it?
Sorry,
Alright, that's
I'm
locked.
I'm
No,
making.
you're good.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right, two more from you, then two from me, and then we get six smaller stuff. Smaller stuff would be the bodies and like a fire that's like that big, or the
Okay.
crater.
I'm actually gonna look in the hills.
That's a coke pile.
Jeez, those are big. Go with this.
All right. Impassable terrain.
I'm also gonna remove the deployment.
That's tiny. Dangerous terrain.
Oh, that church needs to come.
All right, I placed my dangerous terrain. That's my second one.
Okay.
The wall of fire. Make it a bit harder for you to get into the door.
Rude.
Well, I mean, you have the back of the building to me, so.
True.
Ooh, a Croix de Guerre. Do we want to count that as a smaller one?
Probably, yeah.
So, put that to the
Pull that
side.
off
You
to
can
the
just use that as
side.
a one that you can use in the big. Because I placed two big. You placed two big. I
One.
assume one big? Okay.
Or what is the fire count as a big?
Yeah, because it's dangerous terrain.
Ah, okay.
How do I lock it?
So when you right click on it,
Lock.
I'm actually curious if it
Locked.
is it larger? Oh, nope. Whoops.
Whoops. Well, we're learning.
Okay.
It's a good thing we did this so early for you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think that's the wall of fire. I'll just move that back to where I put it.
Jeez. Okay. Did not know that it was going to move that much.
Alright, so that's 2 from me, 1 from you.
Or 2 since the church on the hill, right?
Do we want to count that as a large terrain?
I can do the bigger hill.
Yeah, let's do the bigger hill, because that one's small enough that it's not really obscuring cover.
And that was the thing, is like I wanted something kind of obscuring on this side.
Alright, so it's your turn.
Alright, there's the hill. Now let's get another large piece, correct?
Yep.
Which could be a defendable piece of terrain, an impassable. Oh my.
A broken down M7 priest. How fitting. Oh!
Kind of like these. What about a flaming car? How does that look? Oh wow, this terrain is sick. I'm gonna put one of these out here. I don't know if this counts as a large though. Probably a small.
The tank would count as a large, the other one would count as a small.
Oh, those are tiny. What about if I did something like this and just copied it a bit?
And, like, make 3 to combine into one big piece. Alright, and then it's time for my final piece.
Let me see if there's a way I can get these all connected. These over more. That'll do.
That's pathetic! I'm trying to put you back into the Pandora's box.
Go back in. Whoa.
What's that? Armored
That is
train. Oh.
There's got to be a way to actually make like trenches in.
Is it in defensive works?
Ooh, fog. That's cool.
Yeah, we should keep the fog. Definitely keep the fog.
I'm gonna turn it off until we start. That way it's a little easier for us to... Oh, hey, look, rules.
Yeah, there's the rules.
That's helpful.
Okay. All right, it's your turn.
So we've both done 3 large pieces.
Yes.
So now we get to do 6 smaller pieces.
Yeah.
Come here, tractor.
I love trains.
Bam. Tractor is placed. Rude. Extraordinarily rude.
How do I right side up it?
Um. Hit F and flip it. Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna put it right here.
Alright, I'm gonna put the fire right there.
Ha! Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
I know.
Okay.
Alright, so I've done 2, you've done 2. I like that. Some woods.
Oh, how
The
do I?
wood's kind of there.
Okay. Bodies are gonna be on the objective.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's cool. Let's do... What's in the miscellaneous turn? A shipping crate. Heck yeah.
Let's see how big it is.
Oh, it's not too bad.
It's on the border.
Let's get something smaller then. What about a cargo pallet? Ah, that's better.
Yeah.
Alright. There's my 4th.
Let's see. One. One.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Yep, that's my 4th, so this will be your 4th.
Going to try and use stuff I've already brought out. All right. That water tower is adorable.
Isn't it? I'm trying to find something that like I could maybe stand on. That water tank I could stand on. Oh. Little water tank, stop that now. I like that. So that's your 5th.
Yep.
And now my last one, correct?
Yes.
Hmm.
This is fun.
I love how this map is turning out. Like, this is just cool. Make sure you lock the things that
I,
you put
I
down.
have been. I haven't locked all of them, I think, but I've locked most of them.
Alright, what is... What's in decor? How big are these cans? Oh, they're so tiny. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna put these in here because they look cool.
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can put multiple, because those are just tiny enough that...
I'm just adding these just to
Yeah,
spice it up. I don't think these are gonna count as terrain. These
yeah.
are just
While you're doing that one, I'll just look for a sixth.
a sixth. Yeah. Oh, I don't know where the candles went. They flew off into the ether. Ooh. How many graves would be too many graves? Just the one?
Maximum of 5, because you can use them for stuff. So I think actually for that one 2 would be fine.
I don't know if you have a lot of shooting. Do you?
That I can't say. Mainly because I don't know myself.
Yeah, I will say the Janissaries and the Alchemists can shoot, but everything else is melee.
The Court of the Seven-Headed Serpent is a melee army, but it does have ranged
Okay.
options.
Yeah, I think when I was watching a battle report, someone had a yoke fiend with like a hell blunderbuss, and I was like, that's sick.
Yeah, they get arquebus. They only just get the normal arquebus. They have a limit of 30 ducats to be spent on them.
Okay. This map is turning out really cool.
Hold on, I got an idea. Emergent storytelling.
Oh, nice! It crashed into the wall, and that's what caused the fire?
Yeah.
Yeah! I don't know how the hell I'm getting inside of this place, but...
Windows. You have to climb in through the
Yeah.
windows.
Or through these little, like...
Yeah, you have.
These breaks.
Yeah, you're gonna have to
Oh, there's the
climb.
candles. Alright, well, let's,
Yeah,
how about this? Let's each
let's.
take, like,
Yes.
5 pieces of, decor and just place them. How about that?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3,
Oh, I don't think the game likes that we're both...
and then hold on. I know what I'm going to do with this cross.
Oh, yeah.
The cross is big enough that I can provide cover, but I think it's cool enough that that's acceptable.
Mm-hmm. Animal skull? What? That's so rad. Okay, this is absolutely the mod to use to make maps. Holy shit, this is so sick. I don't think the game likes us trying to pull out multiple things from the same bag, so I'm just gonna let you get
I finished.
the rest of your decors out. Okay. Oh, do we want the... What do we want to denote for the...
Objective? Well,
Oh, that looks sick, actually.
guess what I got? A radio.
Hey, perfect.
Can I go inside this bunker? Okay, you can't actually go inside the bunker.
Oh, minor problem then. Get a campfire. Oh, that's just cool. Let's get a little campfire in the woods.
Alright.
Heck yeah.
So we're going to use the radio.
I'm good with the radio.
Alright.
Unless we did like one of these crosses. Oh.
There we go. That's good enough. Street lamp. That's actually really cool. Yeah. Alright, I need to grab one more decor
I don't
item.
think this cross actually will count as anything, so I'm just gonna decorate the church with it.
Alright, I'm just going to take this rubble, and this is just a decor item. So that rubble right there, that's not difficult terrain. That's just decor to represent like the,
Sounds good to me.
building material.
Oh, this is just cool looking. All right, so I did the campfire, the graves, the lantern over there, some candles inside the church. Oh, I love the blood on top of the water tank. That's so cool.
It's not water, it's oil. No, it's the blood of Christ. They had a whole water tank of it.
It's the blood of the Metachrist. Thank you.
Just walks up to it, like pulls down the nozzle.
Yummy.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Immediately explodes.
Yeah. Look, Mom, I'm Jesus.
Alright,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm good. I've got my decor out.
yeah,
And I guess like with those graves, do we want to count them as terrain or?
So
Cause...
it counts as light terrain. It just counts as a skirmish for cover.
Okay.
Okay, now let's go to the rules.
All right, I'm gonna delete all this other terrain out of here. Are we happy with what we've got?
Yeah,
I think
happy
this
with
is sick.
I'm happy with this.
This is sick. All right, let me just delete that. That way it gets out of here. All right, now that we're here, I'm gonna save it. That way.
All right. Do you have any pre-battle abilities?
And what's our campaign called? WhiteBlood, right?
Yeah, WhiteBlood. We bleed at Ichor.
And it's skirmish is still what we're doing, right?
Yes.
All right. That is saved, so now we can come back to this at any point, which makes life real easy.
Oh yeah.
For pre-battle things, let me pull up my folk. Let me pull up alchemical ammunition real quick. Oh, that just adds +1 dice to Gisele's. Do Gisele's have anything? No. And I'm gonna style it that all of my my Janissaries and the Alchemists all have swords instead of sword/axes.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's just cool.
I just have a guy with a sword, and he's called Sword Boy, and I've renamed him. I didn't get a chance to go back to like my build, so it was just what I made that day. So this is going to be interesting because a lot of them are possibly not perfectly balanced, especially my Yoke Fiends.
That's okay. I'm adding descriptions on my homunculi. That way, it's easier for you to tell which ones have what.
Okay. Both of my Hell Knights have the same thing.
Okay. I'm just adding in descriptions onto these folk.
You can get multiple glorious steeds at a time, right?
I believe so.
Like, you can get multiple of the same?
I think you can only score them once. Also, you can give lions armor, which is nutty.
Did you give your lions armor?
Oh yeah.
That's what I was worried about, because I know they're going to be pretty fucking tough.
They only have standard armor, but still.
Guess who's the only people who have armor in my lineup?
The Hell Knights?
Everyone in the center. Like the Yoke Fiends and the Wretched, they get jack shit. The Yoke Fiends can get helmets. I didn't even give them helmets.
Ooh. Jeez. Oh, I forgot to give my people helmets. Whatever.
Look, we were poor as shit.
It matters not. Allah does not care from where the blood flows.
Inshallah. Inshallah just essentially means God wills it. Essentially, I don't have no, what's the word? I have no way to adjust this one way or the other. If I die, I die.
Inshallah. Alright. Also, all my lions are immune to fear.
Yeah, I had a feeling. All right. Who goes first?
I guess, do we want to go through, like, yeah, what our armies has, just for each other?
Yeah, I'll do mine real quick. Okay, so my Praetor. Did I name the Praetor of Redemption? He has uh a Malibranch sword. The Malibranch sword gives a I roll 3d6 on injury chart, adding the results together.
Holy shit.
And he has Proud Defiance, which is Warband with this model automatically succeeds when it has to make morale tests as long as this model is on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
He is too proud to fall. Using 2 blood tokens from anywhere on the map, I can allow the model to negate a downstate or ignore any injury, attack, or power that would have caused the model to fall down. He is also tough.
Holy shit.
Tough, which means after a tough model has been knocked down, if a tough model would be taken out of action, he is instead knocked down. And too proud to fall essentially means no, and I can only use it once.
So he's a big baddie.
Yes, he also has Light of the Morning Star. Using 2 blood tokens, any model that he can see within 24 feet must immediately roll on the injury chart. If this does not take out the target is pushed back 1d6 inches directly away from the user of this power if it's on a 32mm or smaller base. If they hit another model or a solid object, they stop.
Okay. He's absurd.
He's 205 points.
Goodness gracious.
That is just my Praetor. I have my Hell Knight of the left hand. He has, guess what? Blood magic, goetic powers. Any melee or range attacker can use this goetic power called blood magic to roll the injury with +1 dice when this power is used on an injury caused by a blast weapon.
Whew. Do you have blast weapons?
He has the Serpent assault gun. Before
Alright.
rolling an injury caused by the Hell Knight's melee or range attack, it can use this goetic power to roll that injury with +1 dice. When this power is used on an injury caused by a blast weapon, it applies to every injury. Okay, so it's just on top of that. If it's a blast weapon, it's every injury on top of that.
Okay.
He has a Serpent assault gun. It is a enormous hand cannon that has 30-inch range, 2 attacks, and is 2-handed. It has heavy gas and assault.
Jeez.
When this model takes this ranged attack action, it can make up to 2 attacks with this weapon that can target separate models, but the targets must be within 6 inches of each other. He is strong, so heavy weapons do not affect him by, movement and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He has a Goetic power. He can buy 1 Goetic power for the Hell Knight, and I didn't buy one. And then he has Infernal Iron Armor. Injuries against this model are rolled with a flat -2 penalty. This applies to injuries even against that ignore armor.
Damn.
The
Okay.
the right hand is literally the same thing.
Okay. Cool.
The Fiend Yokes are armed with a shovel and arquebus. Shovels allow if the okay if always a model equipped with the shovel always start the game in cover if deployed on ground level, even if placed in open terrain. As long as the model moves, is no longer as soon as the model moves, is no longer in cover. A model that has cover in this way retains the benefit of cover, even if the attacking model has an unobstructed view of it. If a model equipped with the shovel has 2 free hands, it can use it in melee combat as if it were a trench club. And then they have an
All right.
arquebus. If they have 2 free hands, they can use it in melee as if it were a trench club. And it's a 18 melee? What?
Huh?
Oh, 18-inch range, so it can shoot 18 inches. And it also
Okay.
counts as a trench club. Oh,
Gotcha.
if you allow me next time, I'm going to switch out the shovels. I did not read that. Actually,
Oh, because the yoke fiend the arquebus counts as a shovel, basically.
no, the arquebus counts as a trench club, and the shovel counts as a trench club. But my yoke fiends are going to be standing still, so why would I give them shovels? Now that I just
Yeah.
realized it.
Yeah.
I thought I had to give them a ranged weapon on top of the thing.
I mean,
Uh,
if you want to change those now, I'm fine with that.
all right. I'm just going to I'm going to get rid of their arquebuses. Refund, and I'm going to give them pistols, if that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Equip this model. Pistol. There we go. This week was so busy.
Oh, it's all good.
Equip this model. Pistol. All right, add. And then my wretched, 2 of my wretched they had pistols, but now 2 of them have arquebuses.
Can they carry arquebuses? Are
Yes.
they not? Is that not a heavy weapon?
It's not a heavy weapon.
Cool.
Wretched arquebus 1.
You have a lot of shooting.
Yeah, but I have no bonuses with it. Arquebus 2. Refund. I equip this model. Alright, add. Alright, I have 2 wretched with arquebuses and knives, and then I have a wretched with with a pistol and knife, and then I have a wretched with a sword, and that is it.
Just sword guy.
Yeah, that sword guy. Wretched
Alrighty.
pistol. Alright. And, yeah.
A lot of shoosting.
Yes.
I put all my my folks in the trenches.
That's actually a
Dramatic.
good idea. Put the guys you're going to deploy in the first turn in the trench.
How many did we get to play the first turn?
Half. Rounding up.
Half rounding up?
Yeah. Sword boys would have joined the charge. To go over the edge. Alright, what do you have?
So I have 3 Lions of Jabir. All of them have standard armor, so they're gonna take -1 to the injury roll. And they all are fierce Lions of Jabir, so they're all immune to fear. And the lions, they can all make the dash, jump, climb, diving, and charge action with +1 dice due to their Lion's Grace ability. And they also have artificial body. All injury rolls against the creature are made with -1 dice because you have to dismember them
Yep.
to get them to die. They also all have the ability Mauling. A downed opponent cannot stand up if it is in melee combat with a Lion of Jabir, even if the lion is down itself, unless it is on a 40mm or larger base.
Is the Praetor on a 40mm larger base?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so over here we've got the base sizes.
Oh, I see. Okay, I'm gonna bring my Hell Knight over just to see.
Should be 40mm, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
40mm.
And then the Yoke Fiends are 40 as well, I want to say.
No, I think they're 30. Oh,
Oh
wow.
yeah, they're 32.
Yep. Okay, sorry about that.
No, you're good. It's good. It's good. We're figuring this out now. Um, so those are the lions. And then there is one Janissary. That's not the Janissary. One Janissary, Bashir al-Dada. He has a Siege Giselle, which is just a two-handed
Gi-
heavy weapon.
a giant fucking rifle.
Yes. But she is strong, so I don't believe... Pretty sure she's strong. Let me go check it rules.
You know what's funny? This is basically the exact same character I made for a D&D campaign for work. Uh, where they eventually called her the Bush because she was a elvish assassin with a Jezzail.
Ooh, that's cool. Just pink.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I did.
Janissaries are strong, so yeah,
Yeah,
she can move around without any issue with that heavy Giselle,
I
or
think
the
I did
Siege Giselle.
3d10 damage in stealth when I sneak attack people.
Oh my goodness, that's
But then I had to
ridiculous.
spend like a turn reloading. So,
Mm,
all right.
so she's got the Siege Giselle, standard armor, which means a -1 to injury rolls. Has a sword, which is just a one-handed melee weapon, but it is critical. And then has alchemical ammunition, which adds +1 dice to range attack rolls.
All right.
And then for the two alchemists, they both have the same thing. They
Siege
both
sales.
have.
Oh, sorry.
They do not. They have just the. I don't think they're strong. No, they are not strong. Oh, I need to. At the beginning of the battle, I need to do their mastery of the elements. Um, and you're a fair number of folks that are immune to fire, right?
N-
Or gas?
let me check real quick because they have the demon rules. Uh, all right. So my Praetor has demonic horror, so he causes fear.
Not to the lions.
Not to the lions. He doesn't have any let me check on the main rulebook because it may just be something that it says for the at the beginning
Mm-hmm.
for demonic keyword. Not the British spelling. Due to the infernal origins, most of the demonic negate additional blood markers caused by the keyword of fire.
Okay.
So that's basically everything except the wretched, and they're just
Mm-hmm.
like they're not immune to fire. They just don't get additional blood dice.
Well, both of the alchemists have an ability Mastery of the Elements, so they get to be equipped with all ranged and melee weapons that they have, maybe equipped that they're equipped with may be assigned one of the following keywords: shrapnel, fire, or gas. All the weapons the alchemist has will share the same keyword. With a risky action with +1 dice, the alchemist can change this keyword into one of the others. I'm gonna give both of them gas because I think gas goes past armor, and those big boys sound scary. So they both have gas. Yeah, they're real gassy. Um, and they both have the same thing. So they both got both. Can't speak. Both have the alchemist armor, which
Both of them.
counts as both. Both. Anyways, um, counts as reinforced armor and grants the -2 modifier to all injury rolls made against the model wearing it. And all attacks with the keyword fire and gas suffer a -1 dice penalty to injure this model. Additionally, this model does not suffer additional blood markers caused by the keywords fire and or gas.
And that's your alchemist?
Those are the alchemists.
Okay, beat them to death. Got it.
No. And they both have Jazales, not siege Jazales, just regular Jazales, which have an 18-inch range. And then they both have swords, which are critical. And then they both have the alchemical ammunition. So that's them. And then they both have a homunculi. Muhyiddin has his homunculi. Shizan, which has regenerative tissue, which means that it can remove 1 blood marker every time it is activated. They also have the similar artificial body to the lions, so they will take a -1 dice to do injury rolls to them. And they're able to attack without melee weapons to no. Same thing with the lions. They have like innate built-in melee weapons, essentially. Nothing special, just they don't take a penalty for attacking with, unarmed.
Is there a penalty for
And
attacking
then
unarmed?
I think that's what it kind of implied by them having that ability. That's what it would sounds like. Yeah, like the lions, lions can be equipped with armor except shields and wind amulets. They cannot be equipped with any other items. They do not suffer penalties for fighting unarmed. And that's where it's like, oh, I think they don't need, or they don't. There is a penalty for taking attacks if you're unarmed. But
We'll get to that bridge when
uh,
we cross it.
mhm. And then Manisa al-Sultani, her homunculi Dua al-Sultani has enslaved mind, which means that these two are going to act as a fire team. And I believe fire team means when one of them activates, the other activates.
Alright, we'll get to that bridge when we cross it.
But that is the Shepards of Jabir.
The Shepards of Jabir. Alright, who goes first?
And so we get half our models to walk on.
Yeah, rounding up.
Look at the lions.
Every time they
and
flip over, I'm always worried. Like, oh no, it's going to damage the model.
oh no, nay. So yeah, we'll have Bashir, and then the 3 lions. Oh, I need to rename my lions because I gave them cool names.
My lion. I should rename some of my yoke fiends.
I had too much fun naming them all.
It sucks for me because most of my guys are like expendable.
And for those watching, you can go look up the names, what these all mean at a later date. But we have Abrar, Maz, and Saad.
It reminds me of on Lake Tanganyika in World War I, the British took like 3 gunships, like the actual like gunboats,
Jeez.
and like they transported man packed like over like 100 miles of land to get to this lake to then destroy the German gunboats that were there. And they call them fast, speedy, and quick.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, okay. So I have one, two,
Oh,
three,
also
four. All right. Go
the
on.
Janissary has counter charge. If the first action a Janissary makes during their action is a charge, they can add +1 dice to their subsequent melee attack actions during this activation.
Okay. Uh, I'm going to bring Pistol Boy. Are you my little pistol boy? What are you going to do with that knife? Are you going to take on the lion? You're going to take on the lion. Yes, you are, my boy. Now go
You
get
got
them.
this. You
Yeet.
got this, little buddy.
All right.
But yeah, I think we need to roll for who goes first.
Yes.
And the radio is our. So I
Objective.
guess yeah, let's just go over the scenario really quick again.
All right. Let's reread the scenario. All hail the rules of the game. Oh. All right. All right. I finally got into the page. Alright, so this is retrieve. Move the area of dense terrain of at least 6 by 6. We're choosing the church.
Mhm.
I don't care what the book says. So that's in the center of the table, and then place an objective marker on it, exactly on the center of the table.
The radio.
Yeah, is the radio on the exact center of the table?
It should be.
It's roughly there.
I think it's good enough.
Yeah. During the game, any model that ends its move in contact with the marker picks it up. That model is now carrying the objective and will carry it until it leaves the table or is destroyed. As long as it's carrying the objective, the model cannot attack, cannot dash, and no other method of movement, teleportation, puppet master, etc. can be used to move the model due to the mystical effect of the relic. At the end of its activation, the model can pass the object to a friendly model within 1-inch range as long as neither model is in melee with the enemy. The model receiving the object is considered to have ended their activation this turn if it has not done so yet. Receiving the object ended their activation if it has not done so yet. If the model carrying the object is taken out of action, the object is immediately thrown d6 in a direction indicated by the opposing player. It does not specify what it means by opposing player. I assume the person who shot
I would
the.
assume whoever. Yeah, I mean, you're my opposing player. I'm your opposing player,
So if
right?
I somehow knock my guy out, he throws it. And my choice, 6 inches, because I was the opposing player who knocked him out. If
I
it
mean, that seems pretty cheesy.
yeah, but I mean, where am I going to fall from a great height here?
Top of the
All right. If
the
it lands
thing.
on top of a model, the model immediately picks it up, except if there's an enemy within melee combat of it, in which case it is thrown again, like Blood Bowl. If the model carrying the object moves into contact with any table edge, it has escaped with the object, and the player immediately wins the game. If the game ends while the model is carrying the object, the players roll off d6 one last time. If the player controlling the model carrying the objective wins the roll off, they win the game. In any other case, the game is a draw. So if one of us is forced to rout before you get the model off with the objective, it's a draw unless you win a roll off.
Jeez. So it's honestly just gonna come down to a roll off.
Probably. Your lions are probably really fast, so I'm actually really worried about that.
They are quite quick. They are 8-inch movement, and they get that +1 dice to dash. So
My Praetor has 8-inch movement flying. Fortunately, my Praetor is also the one that's going to be actually able to hurt your lions.
mm-hmm. Well, anything can hurt anything. That's one
Yeah,
thing I do like about this game. Anything can hurt anything. It's just how much they'll be able to hurt it.
go first. First. Alright, it didn't say who goes first.
I'd imagine probably just roll off.
Models, okay, the chance encounter. The players roll off and the winner chooses which alongside table to go on.
We're already here.
Yeah, so let's just roll off. All right, roll. 5.
I have acquired a mighty, also a 5.
All right. 6.
A 1.
Oh my! All right, so I'm going to actually deploy my guys at the edge of the map now. Okay, and then activation. This is the first time I'm playing, so let's see how activation works. Game chosen activations. I choose one model. I remember that. Choose one model warrior band that has not yet been activated. And activate that model. The model can now move, take actions, and use special skills and equipment as you see fit. Actions. All right, so I'm going to move. I'm going to make sure that my
And you can do all of the actions unless you do unless you fail on a risky action, then you stop your entire activation, I believe. So like you can shoot and charge and then melee attack.
okay
Or that's only if you have assault. That's what it is.
assault for the unit.
Mm-hmm. If the model has, yeah, the model may shoot with a ranged weapon that it is equipped with. A model engaged in melee combat cannot shoot. A model cannot make a ranged attack during an activation in which they have charged unless they made a single ranged attack with a weapon that has the keyword assault.
Okay. So I can move 8 inches, and then I can dash. And this can be done in addition to any other action, but it's a risky action.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So that's its normal movement.
All right, and then it's going to dash, and then risky
Dashing,
action,
you. Yep.
and I roll a 2d6.
Mm-hmm. And then if you have any plus dice or minus dice, you'll apply those.
All right, so
And plus dice means that you add a dice and take the highest. And I believe minus dice is
all right, that's
you roll
a 7.
you add a dice but take the lowest.
Success.
A 7 passes, yes.
And he's flying, so he's just going to go. Woof, 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 woof. You see, through the broken, through the broken church, a monstrous, towering figure, flying, silent as death, t- towards the Cackling Radio. Alright, and that is my activation. It is now your activation, correct?
Yep. So I'm just going to set them up on the edge of the map.
Yeah, you took all your lions. I don't blame you.
Oh yeah.
I would also take all my lions.
Let's just make sure they're on the edge. Perfect. Alright, where do I want these fools to actually be? Let me see. I like that. I like that. I think that'll do for their locations on. And let's have Abrar go first. So is this large crater count as difficult terrain?
It
Or
counts as
something like
rough
that?
terrain. I don't know if rough. Terrain. So yeah, it would count as difficult terrain because it's the intermediate between open and dangerous. The rubble wouldn't count. The crater does.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll move him over here to start to deploy. Because we want to get as much movement as humanly possible. And the hill, I'll assume, also counts as difficult terrain.
Um.
I would imagine it does.
Yeah, this is a pretty steep hill.
Yeah, and difficult terrain costs double the normal movement of the model.
I would say like most of the round stuff. But like if you go to here, that's not difficult terrain. But like if
Mhm.
you actually try and ascend it,
Get up on top, yeah. And that Praetor has the Morning Star thing, right? You get like a blood marker, or you're just pushed back?
no, I have to spend blood markers to use it,
Okay.
and it immediately inflicts an injury roll. And then if it fails, you're 6 inches back.
Jeez. He's already activated, so let's use one of these handy dandy
And
activation markers.
he can't see you guys anyways. I'm gonna just like say he can't see you.
Yeah. Well, let's have Sod go first.
Oh, that was an accident.
Sod can move 8 inches. It will do so. And then it is going to make a dash action as
Oh,
well.
there's an ejector marker, but we're using the radio because the radio
Radio's
is
cooler.
cool. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, and there's blood markers and infection and blessing markers.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm just grabbing the stuff I'm gonna need. I'm gonna need a lot of these.
Alright, Sod is going to try and dash. So 2d6. Oh, he gets +1 dice because of his ability.
Because he's a lion.
He's a lion, and he gets a 10. Very good.
Alright. And that means he gets 6 more? Or
The full movement, yeah.
is a critical is the question. You need a 12. Okay. Continue on. I'm having the
And I
Fallout.
think for...
Go on.
Oh, no, you're good.
I have the
I
Fallout.
don't think...
Oh, sorry. Damn it.
No, you go.
The Fallout 1 soundtrack is playing right now, so it's actually like perfect for this.
Oh, I should get some music going too.
You just
Actually, maybe not. It might give me more of a... We're gonna hold off.
the Alchemist is the only thing I can see the guy, but he's on the field, so he's just like, I don't like the look of that.
That looks scary.
Here's Johnny.
Alright, there is Sod. He is activated, or it is activated. We have not defined... The lions don't have genders. The homunculi do.
Well, ships don't have genders yet. They're gendered.
Well,
Alright, I'm just going to move the left hand. It's fitting that I put him on the left side of the map because
that actually makes life so much easier.
My left, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
He has 6 inches of movement. I'm gonna make sure that he's actually like right on the board edge, like dodgeball rules.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 6. You can't pre-measure here, can you?
You can pre-measure. Yep.
Okay.
Trench Crusade is a game where you can pre-measure.
That was always like one of the questions that you have to ask.
Mm-hmm.
He does not see a lion because of that car I put there.
Car, the fire, the trench there, the
Alright.
building.
He's going to take a risky action. He is going to run.
Dash.
Yeah, dash.
Actually, it's called dashing.
7.
You can smack me, people that are watching, please. Please do.
I was so terrified I was going to get snake eyes, so I rolled a 7.
And that is a success.
So that's 6 more inches. Pump, 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 pump. That sounds like a train. No.
What is that horrifying noise?
No. Bad Sod. Don't chase after the car. And that is my turn because
Sod just gets very distracted.
yeah, I cannot see anything because of the heavy vehicle.
Sounds good. Alright,
how much is it to climb? Is it like you climb 6 inches?
Let me look over here really quick. climbing. A
Oh wait,
model
why
can
don't you
move
do
up
your
or
turn?
down ladders, ramps, ropes, stairs, and other devices meant for climbing as a normal part of any movement. Any normal part of its movement that it takes. This costs movement as normal, and as a risky action, a model must attempt to climb up or down sheer surfaces such as walls, but it must have enough remaining movement to clear the entire height.
I'm just
And if it
curious
fails the
because
risky, its activation ends.
he could do a pull up. He could pull up on
Just
this bunker.
brrrr.
That's all I was curious. Go on, it's your turn.
All right. What is the range on the siege sail? Because I have an idea. 30 inches. Oh, very good. So Bashir is going to walk over 6. Ooh, not quite. So she'll need to dash. So let's go here. And then she's going to dash. Don't believe she has any...
Is she taking drugs against Allah's will?
Oh no, drugs are allowed here. As long as they're alchemical. Alright, she dashes and gets an 8, which will pass.
We both see each other as we just like make our way there. It's like, oh, hello! And we
Oh,
both raise our
hey!
guns, and she's just slightly faster.
Just hello. Bink! And then she's going to fire with her Siege Jazale. Because I believe you can move and dash and shoot, right?
Let's see. You can, if you take a monster succeed a risky action, makes a standard move action as described above. This can be in addition to any other action. Make a ranged attack. Yeah, you can. It doesn't say otherwise.
All right. Perfect. Well, she's going to take a
Because you can
shot
take
at the
as many
left hand.
actions as you want, correct?
And yeah, unless you fail a risky action.
Yeah,
Or there's some other...
that's the risk with her dash.
Yeah. So then she's going to take a shot at the left hand. 27.
So
I
that's a
believe that's long
-1.
range.
Yeah, it's a -1 because it's half range.
Or it's more than half range?
It's half
Is that
range
what
or
it is?
more. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
Yep,
just look at the book.
-1 dice. Mm-hmm. So,
uh,
he has alchemical ammunition, which adds +1 dice.
so that evens out.
No, so that's just a wash. And then, yeah, the Siege Jazale has a +1 dice to injury. So, yeah, we'll see if it hits. The first shot
Snake
is a
eyes.
2.
Good thing this is not Necromunda because your gun would
Oh, there's
explode.
no critical failure.
That's something
All
I miss from
right.
Necromunda.
So, shoot and a miss.
Slides, pulls the trigger on accident. Oh no.
Uh-oh. And that is Bashir's turn. That is her turn.
Alright.
Comes over behind this large hill, lines up a shot on the Hell Knight, the left hand, and as the shot goes wide over its right shoulder, hits nothing.
She thought it was actually a lot
Whizzes into the
closer.
night.
She thought he was closer than he appeared.
Because he's so big.
Yeah. Alright, 6. Alright, the right hand is going to dash. That is a 6. That is a success, correct?
6 is a failure. He is 7.
So that is his turn. That's fine.
All right. Let's have Maz go next. Going to move up 8 inches. Take a dash action with +1 dice.
Come on, Cyclops. No.
6 and a 9, or 6 and 3 will be 9. Whew. That +1 dice is really coming in handy here.
Yes. I have a feeling that the Praetor of Redemption is going to be soloing 3 guys.
He may be. He may be. Or it. It may be.
He rapes people.
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry. He
he
does
rapes
he
people.
does essay allegations. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, YouTube. Like he's from hell.
Oh, that's
There's only so
funny.
many ways I can spruce this up.
Oh my goodness, that's funny. I mean, he is from hell. That is something that they do. Alright, that is Maz.
All right. Wretched with the pistol. He doesn't even deserve a name. 6. All right, Wretched with the pistol. You're going to be running your ass because your boss is expecting a bunch from you, and you fail. Fail, son.
Ooh.
All right. That's his turn.
Just grabbing a bunch of blood markers here. Need those.
Do you mind if I move my other guy as well? Because he's not going to have any line of sight no matter what he does.
Let's just keep it with alternating the activation for
Okay.
now. That way we
I
don't
was going to
mess
do it
anything up.
as while you were doing it, so that's all. Because we're just basically moving guys up. But go on. Go
Yeah,
on.
we're just moving. So Abrar is gonna move. Also going to attempt to dash.
Come on. You have to get on the board edge. Board edge. There we go.
And also gets a 6. Oh wait.
You
Yeah, that's
combine
a
all
6.
three. You combine all three, right? Or do you drop the lowest?
With plus dice, you drop the lowest, and
Oh,
or you
okay.
take the 2 highest.
Yeah, so you
So
failed.
Abrar actually fails his dash. Oh,
All right.
that's an infection token. We don't want that. That stay over there. Oof, that was a big whiff. Oh well.
All right. He moves. He is going to dash. That's a 6. He fails.
Ooh, both the wretched fail on their dashes.
Oh, look. They haven't had the chance to do cardio. They've been chained up all day. This is the most exercise they get in the day. Dying.
They get to die.
All right. For the next activation phase, we don't deploy them on the map edge. Only one at a time on the map edge. How about that? We don't deploy them all at once. We just do them as they get activated.
I'm okay with that.
All right. So it's my turn.
I believe that ends turn 1. No one is in possession of the Cackling Radio. The closest right now are the 2 Lions of Jabir, Maz and Sod, and the Praetor of Redemption.
All right. All right. So I'm going to activate the Praetor of Redemption. You know what? I'm not going to activate the Praetor of Redemption.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun.
Because as soon as
Do
I
it.
pick up that radio, it ends my turn.
Do it. Come on.
All right. I'm trying to get him back to where he was originally. But it's saying 0.1 all the time. Is that fine right where he is?
I think that's okay. Yeah.
I'm not activating him because that's just asking for trouble. All right. The left hand is going to advance 6 inches. All right. He is not going to make a dash action because I've not had luck recently. And he can only see the Janissary. So do you know what he's going to do?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to shoot
He's
the
gonna
Janissary.
shoot. Do it.
All right. Shooting. Make a ranged attack. So the Janissary has... Not the Janissary. So this is the left hand. He has... So there's been no blood tokens.
None so far.
All right. When the model takes this ranged action attack, it can make up to 2 attacks with this weapon. It has a range of 30, but must be within 6 inches of each other. Okay. So he gets a -1 to this dice.
So yeah, you'll add one of those dice. Or you just add another d6, and then take the 2 lowest. Yeah, and I just copied a bunch of the dice over here, so I have a nice little bunch of them I can just use.
Oh. All right, that's a
Oh, that's a
6.
6.
That was a 6 hit.
I believe a 6 misses.
All right, and then he's making his second attack. All right, that's a 9.
9 will hit.
All right.
And do not believe I am in cover or anything like that,
No,
because I
you're
think the rules state
fully
you have to be
exposed.
touching cover. Yep.
Yeah, you have to be touching cover. And we also agree that like this part right here.
It's just regular terrain.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so he is using the Serpent assault gun. Is heavy, gas, and assault. When this weapon takes a ranged attack action, you can make up to 2. So it's gas, and so it. What does gas do again?
Gas.
Gas.
Um.
Model hit with a weapon with this
There it is.
keyword suffers a blood marker. In addition to any other effects of the attack, the model suffers this blood marker even if the attack has no other effect or is otherwise negated.
All right, so it's an instant blood marker.
And the... Oh, I could have just hovered over gas. That's right. All right. And then I roll for damage.
Roll for injury, yes. And it is going to be at a -1 because of the standard armor.
Get rid of that blood marker is a wash. Because he has the special ability. Remember the Gothic power? Oh,
What
wait.
is
No, it's
the
that.
what does it do again?
So, no, wait. The -1 means that it's at -1 of my total. All right. So I'm going to.
Of your roll,
Yeah.
yes.
All right. So he is going to use a Goetic power. Suddenly she feels her body just itching all over as the blood magic takes hold of her. Before rolling an injury caused by the Blood Knight's melee or ranged attack, you can use this Goetic power of 1 blood marker point to roll that injury with +1 dice. When this power is used on an injury caused by a blast weapon, it is applied to each target.
All right, so it gets +1 dice. So yeah, it'll be the 3 dice. Take the 2 highest.
All right, that's 10.
And then -1 for my armor.
9. I believe you are down.
Yes. Or 9 is out of action, actually. Just snipes Bashir.
All right. Where
I
is?
don't believe there's anything I have against that.
I am sorry. First
Damn,
blood.
that's a huge hit.
Unfortunately, he didn't count his cover, so he does not a glorious deed.
All right, Bashir is down. That's a huge hit to start the.
Do you have to make morale test now?
I don't. Is it the number of models that you have in your entire warband, right?
I think it's deployed. Here, you go
Let
read
us
that while I
look.
roll my dash. That's a 7.
That is a pass.
So as he just no scopes Bashir, he then
Dink.
like not even stopping running. He then keeps running to get to take that hill. That was what Lord demanded of him. You must take that hill and kill all comers.
No.
All right, I'm gonna put, and that is his turn. He is going to get an activation token.
Morale.
While you're doing that, I'm going to look at experience.
Oh, geez, you're fighting against Black Grail. You have a -1 dice to morale. That's terrifying.
Yeah, Black Rail is actually terrifying. Oh, I forgot to. Yeah, yes, continue watching, please. Uh,
Alright, morale. Your warband may abandon the battle if it suffers too many casualties. At the end of any turn, when at least half of your warband is down or out of action, roll on the action success chart.
okay.
If you fail, the warband flees the battle and loses the battle immediately.
It would
If
have.
both warbands are required to take this test, the smaller warband tests first. And there's the optional rule of Shaken, which a warband that loses a morale test can decide instead of fleeing that their warband is shaken. Actions taken by models in a shaken warband are considered risky actions. After one turn, the warband recovers to its normal state and is no longer considered shaken. If it fails a morale test again, shaken or not, it flees as standard.
All
So
right.
I don't believe I need to take a morale test, but
Yeah.
if you take out the lions, then I will.
Yeah. Uh, Experience and advancement. As your warriors fight battles, they will quickly become hardened veterans, and their skills will improve. Forged in the crucible of the Great War, an elite model that took part in a battle and survived will gain one experience point. Mark this on your roster sheet. In addition, if an elite model performs at least one glorious deed, they gain another experience point. Okay. Dang it.
Alright,
That
so
I did not get a glorious deed.
nope. Oh, what are my glorious deeds again? Risk it all. Succeed in 2 or more risky actions. Oh,
With one model during a single activation. You may actually be able to just get, but your lions can't get much experience because they're not elite. They're
they are elite,
I think they have their experience cap, but they do get experience. Yeah, you're right.
but they are elites.
Yes, they are elites.
Or maybe they're not. They're not. It doesn't show up in the compendium that they're elites. Let me look at their thing.
It's your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll look that up for you while you.
All right.
Um,
So does this wall of fire, is there a distance to it, or is if you touch it?
if you have to go through it.
Okay. 16 away. Hmm.
Yeah, it is possible you could charge me.
Ooh, okay, and the glorious deed is I have to
Make 2 risky
charge an
actions.
enemy you cannot see. Hmm.
Ah. Hmm.
I think I can see him.
Yeah, I think you can see. If you mind turning your. Yeah, we can see each other.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So probably can't do that.
Oh well. All right. So Lions of
Well,
Jabir are not elites, and they cannot be promoted to elites.
okay. But we can still get glory points, which I think helps the warband.
Glory points or blood points?
Glory points. 2 inches there. 6 inches there. That is Sod's movement. How does charging work? Let's look at that.
I'll be right back.
Charging. Choose an enemy model that the charging model can see within 12 inches as the target. The charging model then moves directly toward that target via the shortest and most effective route possible determined by distance, with a d6 bonus to its movement. This movement can allow the charging model to move within 1 inch of the target, putting the 2 models in melee combat with each other. A model cannot charge if they have taken a ranged attack action during this activation unless they made a single ranged attack with a weapon that has the keyword assault. Alright. Hmm. Excuse me. Sorry, world.
I am sorry about that.
All good.
Get the chance to read?
I did, yes. So I have a 8-inch movement on top of a d6, and I have to just get within 1 inch of you. So I'm pretty sure this is almost a non-failable charge. Yeah, because I'm pretty much 8 inches away from you right now. But we still have to roll for the charge. And charging is not a risky action. Does not look like it, no. So, Sod is going to charge the left hand. And gets an additional 2 inches of movement, which is still more than enough. It's going to move behind this Raptor. And then start wailing on him.
It is a risky action.
To charge?
Yes.
Ah, yes, there it is. With a risky action, yes.
Before you even roll for movement.
Alright, well, since he is still alive, he gets +1 dice to his charge
so
roll.
this is mostly just...
Oh yeah, you got it with a 9.
That was very close.
Whew. He gets it. We already rolled the 2 inches for the charge move, so he is there. And then he's going to start wailing on the left hand. Just go to their rules really quick. Bum, 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 bum. Scroll faster. Alright. They get +1 dice from melee. And they don't suffer any... What is it called? Any penalties for fighting unarmed. And does charge give any bonuses? Oh, I could have tried for like a diving charge. That would have been goofy. Get on top of the tractor and then dive down. Whoa. All right, so +1 dice to the melee
Sorry,
attack.
I missed that. I accidentally spilled some tomato soup. What? I heard something good for you.
There is the diving action. That gives you +1 dice if you do a diving action, or the diving charge. Sorry.
Would that have
Hold
evened
on
out
here.
yours? Okay.
Lions of Jabir may take any dash, jump, climb, / diving charge action. That does not say the charge action itself.
Because charge is just running right up to you and then attacking. Diving charge is something different. That would actually benefit the lion.
Mm-hmm. So I think the charge, I think I need to re-roll to see if it actually gets there.
Because you're
To
wanting
see
to do
if
the
the
diving
charge
charge?
action- No, because I rolled with +1 dice when I did the charge action.
Oh, yeah, I see. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and
No,
reroll.
need to see if he actually gets there. And a 6 does not.
Oh no! I am so
So that
sorry.
moves
I'm so sorry.
back here roughly.
Well,
Let's.
you moved the 8.
Oh yeah, move the 8. So it really should have been. Alright, so we were here. Game, why are you so slow with panning? I don't understand. My WASD is like super slow. Oh well. So it was about, what would you say, here roughly?
Yeah, that looks right.
So 8 inches back. Puts him. Or no, it'd be 10 inches back. I rolled 10 on the chart. Dang, the Sultanate is not having very good luck today.
You know what's even more funny? I don't have a melee weapon for the guy.
Oh, dang it. Oh well.
He has an assault weapon, but no melee weapon. Yep. Oh well. Next
All
time.
right, that ends Saw's activation.
I'll be very surprised if he kills him in one turn.
What?
Hmm. 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 Okay. Wretched sword boy. He's running. Oh, wait, no. Don't grab him.
What is happening with my panning?
Wretched sword boy is going to dash.
All right.
He got snake eyes.
Uh-oh.
That's his turn.
That will not do it. Oh, I should have had that lion dash and then charge. Oops. Oh well. It does not matter. So this one's the fire team. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have Abrar go next. Abrar is going to move 8 inches.
I'll be right back. Sorry about that.
All good. I actually got a phone call right as you stepped away, so it worked out perfect.
Hope it doesn't work.
No, I'm not answering work calls right now. It's the weekend. I ain't doing that.
Sorry for the crunching. I'm eating carrots.
All good. So Abrar moved up 8 inches, and then I can't zoom in anymore. Why? Game, please. Can you try and measure how tall that wall is right here?
How do I do that?
I uh Could be a way to measure vertically. This is just really frustrating that I can't pan fast anymore. This is annoying. Alright, that's a little better.
Is it
I still
1.4?
can't zoom in enough. Call it 1.5.
Yeah, let's call it 1.5.
Make it easy.
Yeah. And then you have to climb down, so that'd be 3 inches?
3 inches.
So
Yep.
6 inches.
To get to the radio?
Yeah. Because
Yes, it's 6
it's 6 inches to
inches.
climb it. Right?
So from here to the wall, it's 2 point... Oh, geez. 2.5? 2.5? Or is it 3?
Let's call it 2.5 because we're measuring from the front of your
Mm-hmm.
base. So it's 2.5. You have to climb up.
Because what I'm trying to do is not allow you to charge me.
Yeah, it's going to be a fucking Mexican standoff, I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm. But I'm already down a model, which is pretty big. And failed a charge that could have evened the score, so...
You have other models that can come on the field. If you want to buy
True.
yourself time.
I think I'm going to dash with a Brar.
Not
This
going to
does
move
get
him?
+1 dice. Oh, he already moved. A Brar already moved. He was the
Oh,
one that
okay.
failed his dash last time.
I see.
So, the dash action, oh, it very much succeeds.
That's a critical success.
This is really annoying that I can't zoom in any further. This is really frustrating.
Ranged and melee attack. Oh no. Okay, so you don't get anything for a critical success for dashing.
But I'm just going to have Brar move up right to the edge of the church there, and then end its activation.
Wretched Pistol is going to move 6 inches. Can't see anything,
Alright.
so he's going to dash.
Do it.
7.
That'll pass. And can you see anything now?
No. I'm going to go inch back like that. Okay. That's his activation.
Sounds good.
Alright.
Shizan's the one with the... Yes, so... Since these two are going to move as a fire team... Come on, go to the edge.
I have to assume they're like within 2 inches of each other. That's a requirement, I think. Hopefully.
Is it? Yeah, let's look actually for fire teams.
This model is part of a fire team made up of 2 models. All models that are part of this fire team can be activated at the same time without the opponent getting their turn in between. They can take their action on any turn they wish, switching between the two models. Note that activation of any of either member of the fire team forcibly ends due to a failed risky action. It ends both activations.
Ooh.
There is no comment about how close they have to be, so no, they don't have to be next to each other.
Sweet. How fast can Dua move? Dua can move 6 inches. So 6 inches up to a dash and a charge. Could potentially charge the left hand. Very possible. Ooh, 20, it'd be... almost a 22-inch charge. Oof. Being 6-inch move, 6-inch dash, plus the charge. Ooh, I don't think that's happening unless I get a 6 on the charge roll. So.
Yeah, perfect everything.
Mm-hmm. However, Manisa can definitely just casually walk over here. Step over the fallen corpse of Bashir.
They're not dead. Yeah.
Well, the fallen body of Bashir. And then take a shot with her Jezzail. All right. So it is going to be -1 dice because of range, but then +1 dice because of the alchemical ammunition. So, just dice. And that's a 2.
You.
Man,
Oh wow, the game does not like you right now.
the Sultanate is not having a good time currently. But that's okay. So then she's going to dash. Try and get into cover here. Because I believe even with a fire team, you have to do all of one models and then the other models, correct?
It doesn't say. It's made up of 2 models. All models are part of this fire team can be activated at the same time without the opponent getting their turn in between. They can take their actions in any order they wish, switching between the 2 models.
Oh, perfect. So yeah, then we're going to have a Dua. She's
Yeah.
going to activate. Move 6 inches. And then we're going to have Manisa, the Alchemist, try and do a dash. And
That's a
no!
failure, and that ends their turns.
Oh, game. Please. All right, Dice, you have done your duty. I delete you now.
The game is just that is not fair.
Brutal. Allah, please. Please. All right, and that is Manisa.
All right.
Manisa and Dua.
The
Rather.
right hand is going to advance. Thump, 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 thump. He is going to make a dash action. No, that's his turn. He has advanced 12 inches this game.
Moving quick. All right, we're gonna have Shai-San activate next. And is not part of her fire team with Mahideen, so going to move up 6. And then attempt to dash. New dice.
4.
All right, understandable.
It smells unappetizing here, like cooked meat mixed with gasoline.
These two should be equal with each other. Are they equal? Let's see. No.
All right,
Move this one back a touch. All right.
the wretched with an arquebus is going to advance 6 inches. He is absolutely out of range of the other person.
Just slightly out of range of Manisa.
He is going to run. He fails. That's his turn.
Alright. My last model. Or, not last model, but almost last model.
Did I have 3 more models than you? Oh, no, it's because one of yours moved in a fire team. That's right.
Yep. Jeez.
And you also haven't moved Maz.
Nope. No, I have not.
Okay.
Jeez. Decisions. What does Blast do again?
Blast X. A weapon with Blast X has an area of effect with radius of inches indicated by the X. If this weapon targets a model, the radius is measured from the center of that model's base in all directions. If this weapon targets a point on the ground, this radius is measured from that point in all directions, including vertically. If the attack action with this weapon is successful, it hits every model within the blast radius that the target, either model or point, has line of sight of, i.e. not completely blocked by terrain.
Oof. Alright. What's the blast on the left hand?
Blast? He doesn't have blast. He's
On his
gas.
serpentine gun?
He's
I thought it had
gassed.
blast.
It's
Oh,
heavy gas assault.
okay.
The gas just means that even if I don't wound you, I get a blood point.
Indeed. But both of the alchemists have they ignore gas. So
It's like, there's Bashir. No, wait, it's that
Bashir,
bastard.
no!
It's like,
Him? Get him! Alright, so it'll just be regular dice to fire. So Muhaddin, seeing the stumbling Munisa over the fallen body of Bashir, decides my homunculus, Jazan, will be able to continue the fight in the center of the board, but this right flank needs some support.
I kill one
And so
model and the
we'll
entire
move up.
army comes here.
They're like, hey, get him. Well, if this is any indication of all the resources I have to commit to just to kill one model, huh? It is 16. You know what? Allah favors the bold, right? Fuck it. We're going to dash. Try and close the gap.
Dash uphill into the dirt.
I would need to get within 9 to get plus dice, which a dash would get me there. Ooh, never mind, we're not dashing because I cannot get there in the first place to get the range. So, just going to take a shot with the Jazale and alchemical ammunition.
You
And
hit.
an 11.
Yeah.
That will hit. Ooh, that's a critical.
No, it's a 12. That requires critical.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's injury.
Right there.
Ah, yes. Most unfortunate, but hey, it's a hit. We'll take what we can get. Alright, so I get plus dice for, wait. I don't think I do, actually. Hold on. Jazale, no modifiers. But they are doing gas, because I said both of them are doing gas on from their, special ability. So gas just gives an immediate blood marker, correct?
I believe so, unless I'm immune to gas, which I think I'm only like it's fire, not gas that I have a resistance to. So yeah, I get a blood marker immediately. I'm trying to get this to a 1.
If you right-click on it, well done. If you right-click on it, you can go to rotation value,
Okay, I
and then
see.
change the value. Yep. So.
Can I
Like
spend
gas again.
blood tokens on myself?
I don't think so.
I think it said I could.
Unless you have some goetic power that allows you to.
I think Goetic powers allow me to take blood tokens from anyone.
Alright, I'm just looking at blood tokens and what they can actually, or blood markers, what they can actually do.
Um, um, so for Goetic powers, I can take from any blood markers from any model currently in the battle, friendly
Oof,
or enemy.
alright. Alright. Are you gonna do any goetic powers before I roll the injury?
He only has blood magic, so he can't do anything.
Alright, well I'm going to then spend that blood marker
Yeah, that's fair.
to gain +1 dice. And you have -2, right?
To your
On
final
the
roll,
to the final roll.
and it ignores any armor piercing.
And I don't believe gas does anything against armor. It just gives the automatic blood marker. Yep. Alright, well, let's see what we can do. We're looking for high numbers here. High numbers. Allah willing. Oh my goodness.
12, all right.
Which
That's
goes
a
to a
10,
10
and I think that's an
with your
elimination.
armor. I believe that's out of action. Let us see.
I advanced too quickly.
Oh, it is. Yeah, 9+ is out of action. Unless you have tough or anything like
I
that.
do. Tough. He is strong. No, he is not tough. It's the other guy who's tough. The guy who's just like menacingly been staring through the window of the church.
I see you.
No, he's just strong. He doesn't have tough.
And with a shot from Muhyiddin's Jazail, empowered by seeing the fallen body of Bashir, lands directly in the chest of that Hell Knight, slamming them onto their back, and the body does not move anymore.
Let's see. Do I have any wounds or anything like that? No. Well, there goes our left
And
flank.
then, emboldened by the success, Muhyiddin will try and dash now. And fail. You know what? I'm happy with that. I'm very happy with that activation. I am not going to complain in the slightest.
Alright, it is now my turn. The other wretched with an arquebus is going to come onto the field. Going to move 6 inches. He is going to try and dash. He got 6. He fails. That is his turn.
Oof.
Alright, is now your Lion of Jabir's turn.
Indeed, it is Maz's turn. Alright, how
Mazel
tall do
tov!
we... Mazel tov! How tall do we think it is to the top of this here church?
12 inches.
I'd buy that for a penny. Maybe 10? Wish there was a way. Objects. Components. Blocks? No. Actually, this can work. Doing some science right now. So this here block is... No. 2 inches tall. Nope, I need you to go on the other side there. No. Go the other way.
Rotate.
do this.
So
A square. 1 inch, I would imagine. Cool. Oh. Oh, nice. Perfect. Nice. No!
oh,
Oh well, we'll just use these squares really quick and do it this way.
do it like our ancestors did.
We're putting blocks on blocks. So that's 3 inches. That's 4. That's 5. So it'd probably be 6 to get on top of the, up onto the roof there.
Yeah, and it's because it's climbing. Does climbing take twice? 2 times?
Let us look. Movement. Climbing. A model can move up or down. It's a risky action.
It may count as impassable.
This cost movement is normal. Is essentially what I'm trying to do is I want to set up a diving charge for next turn
Yeah.
from height. A model can move up or down ladders, ramps, ropes, blah, 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 blah. Model, as a risky action, a model may also attempt to climb up or down sheer surfaces, such as walls, but it must have enough remaining movement to clear the entire height.
I think you can do it.
Because I have 2 inches, well, let's see.
Okay, let's see. He has 2 inches, and then he has 6 inches up. He'll be on top of the. I'll allow it to be that he's on top of the ceiling, the roof.
Let's move our measuring blocks here out of the way. Breaking immersion for a moment. So yeah, he'll just do his, might as well do his movement.
Well, make the
Up onto
risky action
the...
first. Make the.
Correct, yes, yes.
Does
Yes,
he have
sorry.
a bonus to charging?
It doesn't have a bonus to charging, but it does have a bonus to climbing.
Okay.
Let me double check. Lion's Grace. Lions of Jabir may take any dash, jump, climb, or diving charge action with a +1 dice. All right. So yeah, +1 dice here. Boom. That's an 8.
Okay, he
That will
succeeds.
pass. Thank goodness. I just have to get him to stay up there.
Rotate.
Come on, Maz. I believe in you. Stay. Oh,
There we go.
perfect. Now how does falling damage work?
Why don't you look at that while I move my last 3 models?
Additionally, when falling from heights of up to 3 inches in this way, it does not make an injury. What?
All right. 6 inches. Let's have you dash. Nope. Okay. 6 inches.
So it says for jumping down, a model can voluntarily fall from a ledge that is in base-to-base contact with. This
6.
never costs movement and can be done as part of any movement that a model has. Additionally, when falling from heights of up to 3 inches in this way, it does not make an injury roll.
All right. I actually succeeded my dash. Do I just move an additional 6 inches?
Yep, you gotta do the move again. Oh, they're moving! The Red Shitter. Oh no, the Yoke Fiends.
They're sick and tired of pulling all those goddamn whatchamacallums. They want to do shit. Well, one of them does. The other one failed. All right, and then.
Oh, jeez, it's 5:30. Ruh-roh.
I
I think I do want to move. I do want to dash Maz so he can get up to the edge there.
go ahead and roll for
And
dashing
just make
then.
it make his
All right, I grabbed the radio.
I'm successful on my dash. I got an 11.
All right.
Basically, I just want to move Maz to the edge.
Yeah,
There,
that's fine.
perfect.
I grabbed the radio. That's his turn. It is now my turn again, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's now turn 3. I'm removing all my activation cards, and he is going to
Fly away.
Yeah, he
like
is
the
not.
coward he is.
Well, here's the thing.
Coward.
It is
I should
5:30.
actually have moved my. It is 5:30, and I probably should have moved Maz way further up on the roof here, but it is what it is.
Yeah. And
I wonder how this game is gonna go.
that's my turn. I am sorry. It is 5:30. You have D&D.
Mm-hmm. I wonder how this game will end. Most curious.
He
Well,
is
let's
not
see
too
if
proud to just take the McGubbin and win.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna move all
Well,
your
let's see
activation
if
tokens for you.
Thank you. Well, let's see if my lions can do anything about this. I think the one who's the closest is Maz. So he's going to move to the very edge.
You know what? I'm going to
of the
allow it
roof.
that he didn't dash. He can't dash. That's right.
Because he has the objective.
Yes.
Correct. So, from the top rope.
It's Maz with the steel chair.
Maz with the steel chair.
No, it's Maz with the steeple. It's Maz with the steeple. He's bringing the pulpit down right on the Praetor of Redemption.
All right, so let's read through how diving charges actually work. Diving charge. If a model jumps down as part of a charge and it landed within 2 inches of its target and it jumped from a ledge, ooh, I don't know if I'm going to be within 2 inches of you when I come down. Oh no, I don't think I will be.
Do you want
Because
it?
it's an inch. It's an inch to be within engagement.
No, it's 2 inches.
Ah. 2 inches is engagement?
So,
I thought it was 1.
if a charging model jumps down as part of the charge, it landed within 2 inches of a target, and it jumped from a ledge that's at least 3 inches, and no more than 6 inches from the charging model's landing space, it may convert its charge into a diving charge.
Okay, so he still can do the diving charge then.
Yes.
From the top rope, it's Maz with the steel crucifix. All right.
No,
Let's
he has to
see.
be renamed. He is now named Maz of the Steel Crucifix. Oh no. I'll hold on to him. Just roll.
Yeah. All right, we get +1 dice because of his ability, and that is a 9. That will succeed.
All right. I'm just gonna put him like that. Maz of the Steel Crucifix.
He's gonna do things. I don't think it's really beneficial to me to move like anywhere else, like over here, because I think you can really pretty much move in any way. Oh, you can't attack me if I'm in melee.
No, I can.
Well, you can't shoot me if I'm in melee.
I can.
Can you?
Yeah, I just have a risk of hitting my guy. It's literally a 50-50 chance and if I hit my guy. After I already rolled to hit.
I like those odds. Besides, we must get the radio back.
Alright, it's melee time.
It's time to scrap.
It's a thunder
I'm so
and a
afraid of the
rumble.
Praetor. I'm so afraid of the Praetor.
You
He
could
just
get
turn around and be like, "Boom," and just behead him.
You could get insanely
instantly.
lucky, but also you're surrounded by 4 of my guys who are within charging and melee distance.
True, but we have +2 dice, so.
Because of the diving.
The diving charge, I believe, gives +1 dice. Oh, we forgot to roll for distance, but I had 8 inches of movement.
Yeah, you're fine.
Plus d6.
You're
Yeah,
going to
it
get to
should be
melee
fine.
one way or the other.
So yeah, if successful, the charging model gains +1 dice bonus to hit and to injure. And the charging model ignores the target's defended obstacle bonus if it has one. You do not have one. So I get +1 dice from diving charge, and then +1 dice from just the lion innately. Because he has, yes. Melee is 1 dice. Perfect. Alright, well, let's see if we can get a critical here. Come on, Allah! Ooh, so close.
11. So
Well,
yeah,
that'll hit, though.
yes. So now you roll for damage.
And you have
I have no armor.
some nasty armor. No armor, you say?
Yeah.
Alright, so I do get plus dice from the diving charge. Alright, let's see what happens. Ooh, that's a 10.
You combine them all together, or you take the two highest?
Let's take the 2 highest, unless you have some special ability that you add all the dice together,
Well,
like your
he's
Pray For
tough,
sword.
so he just goes to the ground.
I believe he goes down, yes.
So he drops the radio.
The radio is dropped. And I could try to pick up the radio, but that would end my movement, I believe.
I think you used your movement to charge and attack.
Well, it was just the charge itself. Well, oh, you're right. So I moved to get over to the edge of the church, and then I charged to get down, so I could dash
But as soon as you pick it
if I
up,
wanted
your
to.
turn ends anyways.
My turn ends. Yes, correct. And the Yoke Fiends have big guns, right?
No, they have pistols.
I do believe Maz is going to Maz of the Steel Crucifix. Thank you. That's
Can
so
he
good.
charge again?
Can you?
I don't. Oh, here's the thing. He's amalgamation, and he has an enemy who is down. That is that a blood dice on him? On my guy?
Oh, when you go down, you might take a... Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know if I want you to have a blood token or not.
Do I get 2 blood tokens? Does he get 2 blood tokens because he was hit and wounded?
Let's go to blood tokens. Blood markers.
If the model's already down, it
Each
says...
time
Okay, I see.
model suffers damage, place a blood marker, so that's 1 blood marker.
Okay, it's I see how down works now. Melee.
What does it do?
Because can he leave a melee when he has a down opponent? That's the question.
I don't know if you can down, but I know you can leave an opponent. Because that's like one of the glory points, you know?
Yeah, but you're specifically for your lion because it's a fierce lion.
It says the mauling rule. A downed opponent cannot stand up if it is in melee combat with a Lion of Jabir, even if the lion is down itself, unless it is on a 40mm or larger base.
Oh,
But he's on a larger base.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, can you make multiple charges in a turn? That'd be pretty busted.
Okay, you made your standard move. Well, you can't attack. You can't shoot multiple times unless it says otherwise.
Yeah. So I would imagine you can't charge unless it says multiple times.
Yeah. All right, so that's your lion's turn.
Well, I'm going to still dash with him and try and do more disruption.
Well, 1 second. We're going to have to see where the radio comes in. Wait,
Oh,
you knocked the
right.
guy down, so you choose D6, roll D6, and then choose which direction. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I see.
That's how you make trenches.
Yes. So 2 inches in which direction?
We're going to have the radio go 2 inches this way. Oh no!
That's about 2 inches. So it's with the 1 inch. You capture it. It's now yours.
Oh, maybe I don't want it then. Let's move it 2 more inches. Let's move it over here so I don't pick it up immediately.
All
That
right.
way I
How
can't
do I
dash.
undo the trench? Well, that works. Oh.
Oh, hold on. There's a state. Let's see.
Well, it's my turn, so I'm just going to do my thing real quick. Is that fine?
I still need to dash,
Okay.
which I succeed on an 11. Gonna dash over here
You can't
and
dash
say
into
hi.
melee.
You can't?
It doesn't say otherwise.
You can't disrupt like that?
It doesn't say otherwise, but then it takes you to melee combat, so I don't have to make a risky action to charge you.
That is true. Never mind. Maz with the steel crucifix will hang out 1 inch away from the radio.
If you 1 inch away, you pick up the radio.
It's actually probably better if I do pick up the radio. That way this guy just doesn't come over and grab it. So we're just... He grabs radio.
All right.
Ends his activation. Maz with the steel crucifix. What a guy.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wretched Sword Boy is going to charge you.
How dare you?
6. He fails.
Ugh.
Your turn.
It's time to get some other lions involved. Protect the radio.
All right. We have 25 minutes.
It is at 6:30, so we have a little more time.
Okay.
But I will try and go quick. So we are absolutely going to have a Brar go next. And we said it was 3 inches up and over, so
yeah.
it's... Yep, so it's going to be 6 inches up and over.
But it's a risky action.
Is it risky to climb? I
Yeah,
forget.
it's risky to climb.
I forgot. Okay. +1 dice. That would do it. You got a 10.
All right.
So it's going to be an effective 2-inch move from the wall.
2. So that's 3 inches.
So 2 inches there. And then he is going to dash. So he climbed. Now he's going to dash. And another 10 will do it.
Okay, so he moves 6 more inches towards the impassable wall.
Where is this wall? Is this wall impassable?
I think so.
I mean, there is the gap in it.
Yeah, so that'd be like, what, 3 inches he has to climb?
But I would say it's probably like 4 inches to climb to get up and over.
Okay.
Which he is 6 inches there, and since he cannot move fully over it, that will be the end of his activation. Maz with the steel crucifix, instant MVP.
Alright, I'm just seeing if he can see through that window. Yeah, you can see Maz through that window. Alright, right hand.
I believe I'll get cover though, since you're shooting through terrain, or is it only if I'm touching cover?
I'm shooting through an open window. But can you turn him to be facing me so I can see his profile? We can do 40k rules for this one. Alright, why don't you come over here and be the judge of it? Because I think he has a pretty good one.
I can't zoom down anymore. That's the issue.
Oh.
I can't. I'm stuck at like a
So at head height, his head is about as high as the top of the window. So I think he does see.
Can see him.
Yeah, I think he sees without cover.
Just gonna look really quick at cover, because I think you have to be touching cover to gain cover, not like being obscured by something. But I'm just gonna double check really quick. Terrain.
And it is a -1 dice. All right, I'm getting ready to roll.
Am I still in melee with the... I don't believe I'm in melee anymore with the Praetor.
You're not in melee. You're out of 1-inch range.
Yep, I should have remained in melee and picked up the radio. This may cost me.
All right. So that's a 7. That's a
That'll
hit.
hit.
All right, and then it is a gas weapon, so you just immediately gain a blood token.
Yep.
And then...
Gonna use that goetic power. Man, I really should have stayed in melee.
Yeah, I'm going to use the
That
goetic
was
power.
such a misplay. Jeez.
All right, and that's a 10. He is eliminated.
So it's -2, because the innate have
Oh,
-1 armor.
8, so he's
And then
down.
they have standard armor, so he's just down.
All right.
But I drop the radio, and it goes how far?
2 inches.
2 inches? Which direction?
Towards the freighter. It's back.
I don't know if you can pick it up while you're down, but that's funny. If it lands on top of a model, it immediately picks it up. Yeah? Okay.
Oh wait, does it say if down? Because it may if down status may be more important.
I'm not seeing anything about down.
Right. 4. Oh fuck. I accidentally changed the thing again. Alright. 2 inches this way. There we go. Okay.
We got a mess. We got a mess in here.
Alright. Question. No, he cannot see your guy. Okay, so this the fiend, the whip, is going to go. It's going to pick up the radio.
Okay.
All right, and that's his turn. All right, your turn. I'm going to see what the rules are for like handing the radio off again.
Oh, now I can zoom in? Whatever, game. Okay. Whatever.
Oh, it's out of action, not down.
The lion is?
For if the model carrying the object is taken out of action, not down. It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
The only thing it would have mattered was my Praetor would have to give the fiend the radio instead.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we will know for next time.
Yes. This has been full of mistakes, but that is okay.
Oh, he has a second attack. He's going to shoot the fallen lion, if that's fine.
He has a second... Well, he picked up the radio. Doesn't that automatically end his activation?
No, the first knight, because he can shoot twice, remember? But he missed. It doesn't matter.
Okay. I thought that was the yoke fiend. I was like, wait, what? But
yeah,
we'll see if these
I should have
lions
had
can
the
do
yoke.
the thing.
I should have had the yoke fiend shoot the down lion. The two wretched and the two alchemists just staring at each other in no man's land. It's like, what the fuck?
Hey. Yep. Could you put your cursor right here?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect. Because Sod is going to move. I believe that's pretty close. He's gonna move right there. And you know what?
May as well.
Gonna try and charge.
All right, so this is just 2 dice, no +1.
No +1, so just 2 dice. Or do I dash to get closer?
Yeah, but that's a risky action.
But I have plus dice. We're just gonna. All right. He's charging.
6.
Ah,
Just
6.
barely. Just barely
Damn,
not.
Saad has failed every single one of his risky actions this game.
All right. Didn't this guy get a glorious steed?
I don't think so
Because he left
because
a wounded enemy because you have mercy, right?
oh, I think I have to do it twice though.
I'll go ahead and check while I send.
Retreat from a melee combat with an enemy that is down. Yep. So he gets that is a glory point. The biggest brain maneuver. I totally planned that to leave the combat. Yeah, that
I
was.
totally forgot about the right hand too. Okay, I'm sorry. All right. The wretched pistol is going to move 6 inches. Is that within melee? No, it's not. He's going to take his pistol and he's going to shoot the lion.
Now, do you get bonuses for shooting a downed opponent? I would imagine you do.
Down. Warrior down. -1 dice penalty to all of its actions. For the down person, the down condition can be either represented by at the start of its activation. No, there's nothing that says otherwise. Let's check range combat. Model. Oh, models in melee combat cannot shoot. No, wait, I see what it says. No, there is no plus or minus.
That's surprising.
Well, that we can see. And we're at a bit of a deadline. Alright, he is going to try and shoot you. That's a 9.
That'll hit.
Alright, now roll for damage. That's another
And
blood
it's
dice, by the way.
-2.
10,
Yep.
but that's -2.
So that puts so 8.
Yep.
What does 8 do? 8 is down. What if you down someone who's already down?
Another blood marker. Oh,
That's
if the
3
model's
blood
already
markers?
down, it suffers 2 blood markers, so he gets 3 blood markers.
Okay, cool. So now he has 3, yes. Uh-oh. That's a dangerous amount of blood markers on a downed opponent.
He is now going to charge.
Do it.
Yes!
This is the risky action.
Oh.
Whoop.
Alright, he is now going to attack you with his knife!
Stab.
I think the knife may
Are
actually
you going to bloodbath?
have...
You could bloodbath.
Yeah, I could bloodbath, but I want to see what knife does again. Because I believe a knife... And this is a pistol boy, right? Yep, this is pistol boy and a knife. -1 dice to hit. Oh, shit. It doesn't matter!
Alright.
Alright, so now, I could bloodbath. And bloodbath is, where I get an extra dice for damage.
Yeah, and you add them all together.
Alright. And I roll...
Because that was with your melee attack, right?
I just charged. I rolled for the hit, and that got the +2. So now I'm charging. I hit. Now I roll for damage. Right? All right,
Well, didn't you roll and get them down? Wasn't that?
So the Hell
That's why he
Knight
has
shot
3,
him.
right?
The Hell Knight shot him. He went down. The Yoke Fiend picked up the radio. The Wretched Pistol then proceeded to run up, shoot him.
Oh, you've done a number of activations that I haven't had a chance to respond. I'm pretty sure here at all.
Oh,
I think
fuck.
you've done like 3 activations back to back.
All right. Well, undo all that. I'm sorry.
I mean, no, we can keep it. I don't think that I have a whole lot that can really stop it, to be honest.
Okay. I'll do the melee, and then you do 2 activations.
'Cause, yeah, I don't think I can.
All
Because
right,
the Hell Knight shot got him downed,
yeah.
and then you charged, right?
No, So no, then you the Hell Knight shot, then you moved side,
Mm-hmm.
and then I did my wretched pistol because the Hell Knight shot, he went down. You moved Abrar up to here. Then the wretched got the thing. We'll have to look at the replay.
Yeah, we'll have to look. We'll have to run it back, but that's okay. I mean, we can just
It's
as
because
long as everyone activates at the same time, as long as
yeah.
everyone gets an activation in the turn, it's probably
It's
fine.
because he activated, he then moved, he then shot, he then charged because he has an assault weapon.
Mm-hmm.
So he did.
And he shot, and that's what gave him the +2 blood markers
Yes. All right.
because he got down on the
All right.
yes.
And he is using the bloodbath,
Yep.
and he got it downed again. Summons it down, right?
Seven's down. Yep.
All right.
So the
So
3 blood markers go away, but then he gains another 2.
yeah. All right, and
This poor lion, Maz.
that's his turn.
Yeah, because I don't think I have anything really that can like disrupt that. To be honest with you.
Well,
We're gonna have Manisa go. Manisa and her homunculi are gonna go.
yeah.
Dua is gonna move up 6. Oop. Manisa is gonna move up 6. Manisa is going to try and dash. And does it on an 8. Very good. And I don't believe anything is within 18 inches. Ooh, just shy. So that will end her activation. Dua is going to activate. Or dash, rather. Sorry.
Finally,
Makes
the
it on a
dash actions
9.
are working.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Go over there, and that will end Dua's activation as well.
All right.
I'm very impressed with how fast these lions are, though.
Yes, they are actually pretty terrifying. All right. Oh shit. Okay, so the Yoke Fiends have a special ability, thingy majiggy. Hateful. If there's an enemy model without the keyword Black Road Demonic within 12 inches that you can see, it must make a charge against the closest enemy model without the. Okay.
Okay, so
So
that
he had a charge because he was down. I forgot because he was down. That doesn't mean he can't. He doesn't charge. Oh well.
we'll just keep it going,
Yeah.
and then the other one has to try and charge.
Yeah.
So
So. All right. That's 10 inches. Oh shoot.
did you roll for the risky action?
No, I was trying to scroll back.
Mm.
All right. Risky action. Roll.
He gets it on a 10. And then how far?
10
How far do they
inches.
move?
He can move 6 inches, I believe. So.
Okay. And did you roll for the charge distance?
No, I didn't. So it's another D6.
Mm-hmm. A 6.
All right.
So he definitely gets there.
You hear the sound of a braying bull as he advances, and he is attacking with a shovel. That counts as a trench club for 2 hands free. What does a trench club do? Wait, I can just look at the thing. No, I can't. Oh no. Trench club. Trench club. There's just no bonuses. All right, so he was rolling to hit now. Does he get +1 for charging or not?
I think it's only on the diving charge.
Okay, yeah, so he misses. He has a pistol, but he had to use 2 hands to use the shovel.
Mm-hmm. Jeez, Maz is just taking on the entire damn army.
All right, and that is my turn.
All right. Muhaddin is going to follow in a similar path of Manisa. Move up 6 inches. We're going to make sure it's over on the side here so we don't go through difficult terrain. Attempt to dash.
The lion is just like, from this angle, he's just like, hey, what's going on? There's this crack in the wall. Oh, God!
Oh, it's horrible. And then we'll dash, and nothing is in range, so that will end Muhaddin's activation. Both alchemists are pushing up on the western or on the eastern flank, hoping to try and do something.
And there's just one last activation for you.
Mm-hmm. Or I thought you had one more.
All right, so...
But haven't these wretched done something over
Oh
here?
my
yet?
God, you're right. Fuck. They're so useless, I
Like,
forgot about them.
I was like, the wretched think they have things to do.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. All right, he is going to now shoot you with his arquebus. The arquebus probably gets no bonuses. Wow, I love how we're so poorly equipped. We don't even have bolt action rifles. We just have arquebuss.
You get no guns. Maybe I should have tried to wait until you moved up with them. Then I would have been able to get a shot off. Oh well.
Oh,
Well.
they're mostly there just to make sure to cover my left flank. 18-inch melee, two-handed. There is no other modifiers. All right, yeah, they're going to shoot Manisa. That's a 8.
Ooh, minus dice because of range.
That's right.
Because of long range.
Roll. 8.
Barely.
Oh no, the two lowest.
Mm-hmm.
So 6.
Barely misses.
Yeah. All right, he is now going to dash.
Oh yeah.
Damn it! Why couldn't you roll that earlier?
Retreat. Fall back.
All right, that's his turn. Other guy is going to do much of the same. He's going to shoot at you. That's 3d6, take the two lowest. Whoa! Oh, what the fuck?
Oh jeez.
The gun blows up in his face.
Oh bam.
All right, he's going to try and run away. He succeeds.
That'll do it. Man, I'm enjoying this. This is a fun game.
Yeah.
It's pretty snappy.
Oh, shit.
Very brutal.
I did it again. I actually did 2 activations. Well, do you want to just move your guy?
Yeah. Shy Sand will move. Bow, 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 bow.
It's not like they can meaningfully affect the battle at the moment.
Yeah, not really. Ooh, the dash is a big time success. We're gonna stay behind the wall here. Don't want to get shot at. Alright. That's that.
Alright,
I believe that's the turn.
Yep.
Is it you always go first on the turn?
I'm not sure.
We are on to turn 4 though.
Do we want to check that, or do we just want to keep going?
Oh, at the beginning of each turn, yeah, the player with the lowest number of models in their force will be the first to start their activation at the beginning of each turn.
I have 8 models on the field. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I have
6.
7.
All right, yeah, sure. Your first turn.
Hmm.
And you can stand up and fight.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, I do believe Maz with the steel crucifix is going to stand up. However, his movement, dashing, and charging is cut in half.
Not like he can go anywhere.
He does want to try and... Because I can only make one melee attack a turn, right?
Yeah. In the same way you can make
Okay,
only
so how
one
do you...
shooting action a turn.
So how do you get the killer instinct, then? Take 2 enemies out of action with 1 model in melee during the battle. Is that like you'd have to have an offhand weapon?
I think you'd have to have 2 weapons.
Okay, yeah, so you'd have to have some sort of an offhand weapon. And I don't think there's any way that the lions can attack twice, scroll faster. I don't want to look at New Antioch. Those are normal humans. We don't like that. We like cool shit.
Disengaging from melee.
Yeah, can you disengage from melee?
It doesn't say. Melee combat. Let me go back to the list of actions.
Because essentially I want to try and get into melee with the Praetor. Because if I don't do something against that Praetor, he's gonna stand up and just smack Maz.
It doesn't say. Uh, disengage. Leave melee. All right. Retreat. The model move up to its movement characteristic and may leave melee combat. During this movement, each enemy model in melee combat with the retreating model may immediately take a free melee attack action with a single melee weapon that it has. Resolve the attack before retreating the model. So yes, you
So
can.
we're not going to activate Maz. Instead, it will be Sod.
That's fair.
I think I had it where I go like 6 inches this way, and then 2 inches this way, and then is going to charge onto the Praetor. And gets a 7, barely passing. Moves in addition. No, don't roll all those dice. I just want one of you. And moves an additional 1 inch. Whoa, huge. And gets there.
All right.
Bonk. And then Sod is going to attack in melee. Gets +1 dice.
From the what? Is it just from his weapon?
He just melee has +1 dice. Yep.
Okay.
And then the downed only does for the injury, I believe. Yeah. So,
You have to roll to
see
hit.
if he hits.
Yep.
Alright, plus dice.
10.
Ooh,
You hit.
that'll hit.
All right. Roll to wound.
And so it's going to be +1 dice because you're downed. And then I'm also going to spend the blood marker.
Oh, I didn't get the +1 from down earlier. Oh well, it doesn't matter. The +1 blood marker.
Oh, it's only to injure. And
What?
the Yoke Fiend missed, right?
No, it was from last turn. Anyways, go on. It's too late. All right. So the one blood marker for what?
One blood marker to give +1 to the injury roll, right? That's something you can do with blood markers?
That was because I have goetic power. It's for the bloodbath. You need 3 on me.
Each marker can be converted into +1 dice on the injury chart roll.
Okay, I see. All right, go ahead.
See how we got. All right. Ooh, it's an 8. Whiff. That was so not. Oh, man.
So he's just down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that's 2 blood markers on me.
Mm-hmm. Man, that had such potential. Oh well. Hey, it's blood markers. We'll
Yeah,
take it.
it's your turn.
That will be Sod's turn.
All right.
I wonder who's gonna stand up and swing.
Yeah, I can just stand up, right? I just have half moving
Mhm.
and everything.
Half your movement, half your dash. Yep.
Yeah, he's going to There's a fucking dog in his face. What the fuck? Yeah, he's going to attack the dog.
Do it.
All right.
Because I don't think there's any way I could get to your yoke fiend that has the radio.
Well, he has to charge.
Oh.
He has to charge because there's enemies in line of sight.
So really, the wretched needs to get that radio.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to take the mallet branch sword and he is going to hit you.
Do it.
All right, and the mallet branch sword has no bonus to hit.
Really?
Yep.
It's just crazy wounding.
Yes.
Oh, I keep forgetting about. That's okay.
6. That's a miss.
Whoa. That's huge. Oh my goodness.
He is now going to use Light of the Morning Star and take away 2 of his blood dice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to make a wounding thing on you right now.
And it's against everyone in line of sight, right? So it's going to hit Maz as well,
No,
I
it's
believe.
just the one person. Any enemy model.
Okay, okay. And they do have the artificial body. I kind of forgot about that. Injury rolls do -1 dice.
Oh, -1 dice?
Mhm.
Alright, so that's a 8? No, a 6. So that's just a wound.
That's a blood marker, though.
Yep, blood marker. And you go back 6 inches. D6 inches.
All right, how far?
3 inches.
3.
Alright, he is now going to move, and he is going to grab the radio.
All right.
That ends his turn.
Sounds good.
The only way is if he just keeps flapping those wings.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, yeah, go ahead.
All right, Abrar. He's up. And what did we agree upon? 4 inches up and over, right?
Yeah, he has to go 4 inches in both ways, so that's his full movement to get to the other side.
Yep. So that's his full movement to get there.
I know who he's charging.
Oh, yeah. And then he's going to charge the Praetor. So let's see first off if he passes the risky action to charge.
And he only gets the 2.
A 6 will fail.
Oh,
that
no.
might be the game. That might be
Well,
the
he
game.
can only. Is it only for the first turn, or is it forever that he has to move at half distance?
It's just the first turn.
Okay. Yeah, that might be the game right there.
I think it might be.
It's all but the rolling now.
Mm-hmm. So Abrar failed his charge. Man, critical failures at like, oh well, that's the way it goes. Away it goes.
I'm not gonna move my blood knight, my Hell Knight just yet.
Do it.
I'm going to activate my little piss boy, wretched pistol.
He's gonna do things.
Yeah, he's going to attack with his. He's going to shoot in melee with his pistol.
Oh, maybe I should have had Maz stand up first.
All right. right.
and then attack. Oh
And then
well.
do I get a +1 dice to hit?
To the injury roll.
Okay, he hits with an 8.
Nice. A
And
6.
so 6, so that's just another
2 blood markers because he's downed, right?
yep. And
Alrighty.
then he is going to attack with his knife. And he has
Wait, the pistol can shoot in melee?
I believe so. Let's look that up. Otherwise, the knife still hits.
Yeah, either way, one attack is hit, and it did some pretty good damage. And we have done plenty of mistakes in this game. This was very much a learning game.
Nope,
But
he
that's
just attacks
okay.
with he just attacks with his knife. He is now going to disengage.
I feel like you should be able to attack with a pistol, though.
It's
Kind of like
it's
the rules in
balancing.
40K.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you would be able to, like, yeah, a pistol and a knife, you could really do some damage to
All right,
something.
he's going to disengage, and now he's going to shoot his pistol.
Okay. Does a downed model get that attack?
No. Well, yes, actually they do. Because if you're down, you can still make attacks.
Let's check. Let's check.
So I think it would
Is
be
this
here.
the only rare in here? Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't think it says otherwise.
I don't think it restricts it. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and make an attack roll. I think it would be at -1 though, because you're down. All of its so
-1
all of its
dice, all of
actions.
its actions. Yep, yep. So it will be minus dice. But I am plus dice in melee, so it will just cancel out.
Yep.
Ooh, a 5 will miss.
All right. He's going to disengage, and he's going to shoot you with his pistol.
He tries to reach out as he's lying on the ground, very bloodied.
He misses.
Maz misses his swipe.
Keep in mind he was also trying to shoot the Yoke Fiend. Because he shot into
Because they're
melee.
both in melee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he was
jeez.
using it as an excuse to shoot the Yoke Fiend. He missed. It didn't matter. All right. Yep. That's his activation.
All right. Maz with the steel crucifix. Will activate.
Yeah. Yep.
Say, hi,
I think he
Mr. Yoke Fiend.
I think he has to go with the Yoke Fiend.
Because if I tried to move away, you'd get a nasty free attack with 4 blood markers.
You're boxed in here, and you have the 2 Yoke Fiends here.
Yeah.
So you may as well just attack the Yoke Fiend.
As much as I would love, like, I think I could rotate enough to get through here, to get at the Praetor and get over. But then it would open up that attack from the Yoke Fiend, which could be pretty nasty.
Yeah, if you don't charge and you just move, can you move into melee distance? You can't move into melee distance. You have to make a charge.
So I have to charge. Yep. I think I'm going to try that, though. Because I don't know if I'd leave melee with the Yoke Fiend. Tell us in the comments if we're wrong. We probably are.
Yeah, we're probably wrong.
Well, if you'll allow me to do that, I will try and do that. Or let's look up how retreating works.
Retreating. If you retreat, you...
Combat.
Retreat. Moves up to its movement characteristic and may leave combat during this combat. So 4 inches. And I get a free attack action.
But if I don't leave the 1 inch,
you're not retreating. You have to retreat.
So I have to retreat to try and get at the Praetor?
Yeah.
Even if I stay within 1 inch of the Yoke Fiend?
Yeah, because then you're not retreating. You're just moving. You can't move in melee, I don't believe.
But if I charge?
Wait, let's go back to that. Models in melee cannot shoot. Oh. I think if you're in melee, you have to resolve that melee before you can do any other stuff, unless you're retreating.
Ah, here it is. Here it is. Interposing models during a charge. Yeah. So if a charging model would pass within 1 inch of an enemy model that is not the target of its charge immediately ends and is considered to have charged the interposing model instead.
Yeah, so you...
So yeah, I have to attack the Yoke Fiend.
Oh, shoot, sorry.
So I could attack the Yoke Fiend, but then potentially if I down him or something, charge the Praetor. We have
But then you
opportunities.
wouldn't be able to make a melee attack, but that's fine, because you just want to bog him down.
Exactly. So, we get +1 dice. And no other bonuses, so just plus dice. Oh, not F, R. Wrong button. That didn't seem like it
That wasn't a
rolled.
roll.
That didn't roll.
Hold on, let's do this.
I separate them out a bit. Yeah, and now we can. There we go.
Oh my god!
Oof, that's a whiff, a huge whiff.
Oh no. All right, that's...
I think we're reaching our conclusion here.
All right. The Hell
Um,
Knight is going to uh the Hell Knight is going to move 6 inches. So that's 3 3, and he is going to shoot a Brar.
all right.
Now, no, he's
The
not going to shoot a
models.
Brar. He's going to shoot Sod, because Sod doesn't have cover for my models.
I was gonna say, is there cover from models? I don't know if that's a thing.
There would be, because they would be obscuring. So he's just going to have to shoot a Sod.
Yep, sounds good.
All right.
Do you want to use the blood token that is on him?
Well, let's see. So this is the right hand. He has 2 attacks. There's no bonus to hit. Let's see if he's within half range. He is within
Don't
half
forget that you
range.
can use blood markers when
Oh, no,
that character is doing an attack as well.
yeah.
Like say if my lion's doing an attack, you could do it to
Yeah.
give -1 dice.
He's actually going to shoot a Brar because he's within half distance. So.
Okay, so he's half distance but obscured.
Yeah. So. Would it matter then?
That's what I'm like. Does it matter?
Ranged combat.
Oops, sorry. I think I went too far.
Shooting into melee. He's not shooting. Enemy behind cover, -1 dice to roll. If it's touching a piece of scenery, if the shooter can see the model in its entirety, including the base, despite it touching scenery, then the penalty does not apply. Oh, so he's not in cover because he's not... Okay, so yeah, he's going to shoot a Brar.
Okay. That's a hit.
Alright.
Very nice.
He is going to use one of the Goetic Blood tokens from Maz, so that's now a 3.
And this is a gas weapon, correct?
Yes, so he gets a blood token.
An immediate blood token. Yep. Do you want to use that blood token to give
No,
+1 dice on the injury?
I used Maz's. Because he had 4. He had 1 to spare. Alright, so that's +1 to the injury die.
Oh my god.
12. He is out.
Very not here. Armor does not matter. Oh wait, he's -1 dice with Because they have their artificial bodies.
Oh, fuck. Wait, is that -1 or -1 dice?
-1, let me look. -1 dice. Yep. Created through Jabirian alchemy, the creature has no vital organs, and they must be dismembered in order to kill them. All injury rolls against the creature are made with -1 dice.
Alright, 1, 2 is the white dice, 2, 3 is the 1, 6, and 3.
Well, okay, so you're adding a dice, right? Because you added a dice from your goetic power,
Yeah.
and then it's a minus dice
So I'm going to
from
be
the artificial
rolling to
body.
remove a random dice. Because I rolled 3 dice.
Or you just re-roll 2 dice.
Alright.
It's up to you.
Alright, 9.
A 9, which goes to an 8 with their armor. Pretty sure that's downed.
Alright. Flip. And he gains a blood dice. He is going to shoot. He is going to shoot a Brar again.
Do it.
Alright, do I get a +1
What
because he's...
what gun do they have again? What is it called?
The Serpent assault gun. It has
Okay.
it's two-handed, range 30, 2 attacks. And I get a +1 because he's down?
Not to hit, only to injure.
That's right. That's a 4. He misses.
Ooh.
He is activated. That's his turn. It's your turn. We have 10 minutes.
Well, the 3 who've done the most important work are there. Let's just kind of think this out for a second. Your Praetor's going to move 8 inches, right?
Yeah, next turn he's going to move 8 inches, and then he's going to dash.
And oh, he can't dash because he has the radio.
Oh, you're right. So this goes to turn 6.
So he'll be there. So he'll be there. One of the lions might be able to get to him.
Yep.
Oof. Yeah, so we do have to keep going.
All right.
All right. Monisa's gonna go. Gonna move 6 inches. That puts her 15 inches away from that guy.
Yep.
Which she's going to take a shot at minus dice because of range, but then plus dice because of alchemical ammunition. So it's just 2d6, and that's an 8 that will hit.
All right. Roll for wounding.
And she does gas, so that's an automatic damage or an automatic blood marker, which I'm going to spend immediately.
All right, because you have the alchemical shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, the alchemical or the.
Because I get it through my goetic power.
Mm-hmm. So let's look at alchemical ammunition. Adds +1 dice to ranged attack rolls. So she just gets +1 dice because of the blood token. So it's just this.
Oh, so does it spend the blood token?
Yes, I'm still spending that blood token.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
all
powerful.
Right.
All right.
Oh.
Is he eliminated? He's just eliminated.
Yes. 12. Oh yeah, 9+ is out of action. Wow. All right.
There goes Sword Boy.
The Manisa is going to try and dash. And does it on a 10, moving another 6 inches. Alright, that's Manisa.
Alright, the Yoke Fiend here is within 6 inches, so he just has to make his risky action. Nope, he fails.
That'll... Oh.
But it still counts as moving. Because I have to do it.
Mm-hmm.
If there's an enemy model without the keyword that I can see, it must make a charge against the closest enemy model without the keyword. If it begins this action down and above intentions are true, it must stand in charge unless oh, no. So wait, do you still move if you charge?
Well, if you fail a risky action, your activation ends.
Yeah, so he just doesn't get to do melee, but he can still charge.
I don't know.
Oh,
Must
if the
succeed a
target,
risky action before proceeding.
if the charging model does not have line of sight to its target, it must succeed with a risky action before proceeding. If it does not have line of sight,
Oh, well,
changes a
that
lot.
changes a lot of things. Because Sod would have made his charge.
Yeah, fuck. I am
Oh
so
well.
sorry.
No, we'll play it now that we know. So that's
All
how
right,
it goes.
Trench Club. 6 misses. Wait, do you get +1 with charging? No, you don't. That's right.
Only on the diving charge. Yep.
Well, that's his turn. Your turn.
All right. Well, oh, I forgot to move Dua as well because of the enslaved mind. But I forgot, so.
Okay.
Boop. Muhyiddin is going to try and activate.
All right.
He's going to move 6 inches. And there's nothing really in range that he can hit right now, so he's going to try and dash. Allah be with me, please. That's a 5. That is not it, and that will end Muhyiddin's activation.
Okay. Wretched with the arquebus. 6 inches. All right.
Oh, I need to make sure I'm actually touching the terrain. Oh well.
It's hard with this terrain.
Mm-hmm. I'm just so used to 40k, like it just obscures line of sight, and you're like, that's good enough.
All right, he's going to use the arquebus and he's going to shoot Muhyiddin.
Okay.
Nope. He is now going to dash.
Flee.
Yeah, he succeeds. I wish he succeeds in your attack. 6 inches. All right, and activation token.
And my last activation is going to be Shizan.
You may actually get to join the fight.
Move 6. Ooh. Hold on, I have an idea. Because he cannot see that wretched currently, correct?
No, he cannot see the wretched.
Cool. He's going to try and charge and try and get a glory point at the same time. So. Oh, no. Stop that. Cool. So it's just dice. And he'll need a pretty good charge. Oh, he'll get it if he just has to make the risky action. So, here we go.
Nope.
Oh, Shisen.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's a guy around the corner. I see him shooting the lion. I don't know what you're talking about.
Seems dubious.
Action.
Man,
Inadvisable.
failing some pretty critical rolls.
Yeah.
That's okay.
All right, he's going to shoot Muhyiddin with the arquebus.
Do it.
7. He hits.
And that's minus dice, right?
Oh.
With range?
7. No, 4.
And he dashes.
Yep, he dashes.
You get it?
No.
No, he
Snake eyes.
tripped over his own feet.
All
Yep.
right. How many tokens do you have? How many models do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I'm
6,
done with my
7.
activation.
Because we need to count.
I have 7. You have
7.
7, right?
All right, so now
Okay,
we
so I
roll
think
off.
we roll off. Yep. I got a 1. Uh-oh.
A reroll. 1.
Oh.
3.
4.
All right, you go first.
All right, so Abrar is not in combat with anyone, I believe.
It looks like it, but I don't think he can get past the Yeah, he can't get.
Oh, because he'll be interceded. Yep,
Yeah.
by everybody else. Yep.
All right, we
So
got 2 minutes, and then they'll start calling you.
I think we may, because let's think it out here for
Yeah.
this turn. So you're gonna move 8, right? I'm gonna get caught up in combats up here. I might be able to get one model, maybe 2 models out of the way.
Yeah.
So let's think, if a Brar's here, a Brar charges, maybe gets lucky, gets him out of the way. You move your guy 8. Sod moves and then charges. It's oof, man. I don't know. It's possible, but then I have to bring it all the way back and get through all the rest of your
You can get a
guys.
draw. You can actually get a draw.
Hmm.
Because it
I
ends
think
on turn 6.
yeah. So I think we do have to do the thing.
All right.
So Brar
Yep.
charges into the Yoke Fiend.
Yep. And you can just do that because you don't actually have to roll.
Yep. Now we know. And so he gets +1 dice in melee. So he gets this, taking 2 highest. That's an 11.
Yep, you hit.
That'll do it.
Yep, roll for damage.
And there's no blood markers, so I can't do any. Oh, you should probably be using these blood markers on me to make my hits harder as well.
I can do that?
You can do for -1 to any action, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, right here. Each time one of your models suffers a your opponent can declare that they are spending 1 or more blood markers and has to add -1 dice to the dice pool when roll on the action success chart
I've been messing
is
that up.
made.
All right.
That's okay.
Oh, well. What did that matter anyways?
Yep. So on the injury roll, oh, wrong button. R. There we go. 4, which is an 8. You have armor though, right?
No.
No armor.
So he is just
What does an 8 do?
down.
An 8 is down. Okay, so this is potentially lining up to make. Well, unless you activate the Yoke Fiend first.
Yeah, I could just activate the Yoke Fiend, have him get up, and just interrupt you.
Mm-hmm. Which I think that would be the move to do.
Yep, that's what I'm going to do.
And I think that's game probably.
Well, we have.
Do your attack. Do your attack though. Do
Yeah.
your attack.
I can still get stuff. 6. No.
Oh.
Wait, can I
Oh,
add?
you could.
Yeah.
Let's see. +1 dice to the injury. So it's +1 dice to injury or -1 to my actions. Okay, so that's how blood tokens go.
Okay. So yep, that's him. Your turn.
I think maybe Sod goes.
Sod, try and defeat that guy because you can still shoot me.
I could. Oh wait, no. Actually, I think we'll have Manisa go next.
All right. I think I get cover from all
Manisa.
the intervening terrain and bodies.
Not. That's not what we've discussed though.
No, you're right because I'm too big.
Too big, but also you're not touching any cover.
Yeah, that's right.
Because that's how cover works in this. I don't necessarily agree with it, but those are rules as
I
written.
think we should do like just an observation line of sight 40k rule for that one.
I mean, I'm inclined to say yes, but also the rules say no, which it's very different than like a lot of the other games
Go
we've
ahead and
played.
shoot me. Let's see what happens.
But I could draw an unobstructed line though, from here to here.
Now that you moved up, you do have unobstructed line of sight.
All right. So are we within 9? We are. All right. So that is going to be just normal dice.
3.
Well, +1 die, +1 die because of the alchemical ammunition.
Okay, yeah. And you don't have any blood tokens, so I can't use those.
Nope, can't use those to make me more worse. Ooh,
10.
thank goodness it's plus dice.
Okay.
And then, so it is gas.
All right, so I gain
So you'll take a blood token, which I'm going to immediately spend.
All right.
Right? Let's double check. That's how that works. +1 dice to the injury chart. Yep. All right. hit F in the middle of it. Uh-oh.
Uh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That
four.
was possibly the worst roll imaginable.
Alright, is that your turn?
Um, and then going to try and dash because we can. Does it on a 10. Moves another 6 inches. And then you fly away.
It's honestly the only thing I can do. Let's see.
I should have moved to the damn grave. Ah, oh well.
The right hand is going to come in, and he's going to shoot.
Manisa Al Sultana the Alchemist. I keep forgetting to fucking activate Dua. Damn it.
Go ahead and do that. Just move him up while I'm doing this.
I'm not gonna dash or anything. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna move him.
All right, the first one misses,
Oh well. Oh. Dang it.
and
Hit him.
boxcars.
Oh, big money. Big money.
All right,
And that's gonna be a critical, so
and
I'm
that
pretty sure
gives
you
a blood
get +1
dice.
dice.
Yep.
+1 dice.
All right, so she has 2 blood dice. I'm going to spend both blood dice to give myself what?
She gets 1 blood dice
Because
from,
it's
or you get
gas.
+1 dice. Yeah, so 1. Yeah, so 1 from the gas, and then you get +1 dice to injury because you got a critical.
Okay. So I'm going to spend the
So if
blood
you
dice to
spend
get
it,
another dice.
yeah. So then you'll get 4 dice. Yep. Let's see it. Big money, big money.
Oh,
11.
11.
That's a down, or that's out of action.
Yep.
Or I've got, okay, so I have minus, does that do anything to armor?
No.
Because they have that's Manisa. Manisa has -2 armor. So the 11 goes to a 9. Still out of action.
All right.
Oof.
It was a worthy try.
Mm-hmm. We had to try.
All right, and he is now going to dash. He succeeds. There we go. And he's interspersing himself between the lions and his lord.
Sounds good. Muhadin will then activate.
Oh, I forgot to shoot with the light. Oh well, that's my
I
fault.
mean, you can do it.
Because it was
You
for the
have
praetor.
plenty of blood
It was
markers.
for the praetor.
And he can take those blood markers from anywhere, right?
Yes, anyone from anywhere
Yeah.
within line of sight. If you will let me, I will light a brar up.
Do it.
All right, I'm rolling just naked roll for damage. 6.
-1 dice. Because of their artificial bodies.
Can I spend a blood dice for that?
Absolutely you can.
All right, let's just check to see.
Well, where is he drawing the 2 blood tokens, the blood dice from first? The blood
Uh,
tokens from first.
from Maz.
Maz? Okay.
Yeah, and then he grabs one from a brar.
Here
Yeah,
to give +1 dice, so then it will cancel out, so it's just the 2d6.
yeah. So it's just
You got a
6.
6. And then 6 minus 1, because of armor, is a blood token.
All right, so you get. You have
Right
2.
back up. Alright, and I did roll for Muhyiddin's dash over here. I'm not cheating, I swear.
All right, and you go 3 inches back, but you hit a wall, so you just
Bonk.
bonk.
Yep. So I did move Muhyiddin already, his
Yeah.
6 inches. And this 8 is what I rolled for his dash.
Okay.
Please believe me. If you want me to reroll, I can.
No,
I'll leave
you're
that up to you.
fine. You're fine. Do you want to shoot my knight?
We're shooting the big guy.
All right.
We have to. We have to try.
All right.
That is going to be at long range, but since we have alchemical, it's just
2.
2 dice. Yep. Oof.
5. Nope.
Whiff. And that's Muhyiddin. Damn. We tried. But I do believe that's probably game.
All right. I'm gonna have the wretched with the pistol Shoot a brar. That's boxcars.
Oh my goodness.
All right, he's going to use a brar's blood token to get an additional
Sounds
d6.
good. So that's going to be 4d6 because you crit.
Oh, right.
So a 9.
Yep.
-1.
8.
He's down.
Yeah, 2 more blood. Nice. He is now going to charge Maz.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to roll for his knife. That's a roll that. He misses because 2 lowest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's his turn.
All right, well, we're going to have Maz go. Maz is going to attack the Yoke Fiend.
Yep.
So it's plus dice because of his normal awesomeness. All right, that's twice this game that I've rolled that. Whiff.
All right. Use your activation token.
Yeah, I'll take that back, thanks.
Now I'm going to stay with my theme. Come on, earn your fucking freedom. You're American, right? Earn your freedom.
Do the thing.
Oh, that's a 10.
That'll hit.
That's against Muyaddin.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, I really should be. All
10.
right, well, cover's different.
10.
Which goes to an 8
Mine.
because of armor.
So
So
you're
that will
down.
be downed, which gives a blood token. So 1 blood token or 2?
Yeah, 1. It's when you're shot when you're down. It's a +2. All
I
right.
think yeah. All right, well that's all my activations, so it's up to you.
He's going to try to charge.
Does it
No, he
have
can't. He
assault?
doesn't have an assault. He shot a rifle. He can't charge. All right. Yeah, he is going to dash. He succeeds. He's going to take cover behind the thing. All right. Is that all your activations?
I'm done with activations. I have nothing else to do.
All right. The other wretched is going to. All right. That's -1. He's going to. I can't get +1 to hit. It's only to +1 to wound, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's a 4. He misses.
Dashes?
Yep. He's going to dash. Nope. He fails. You're here for a reason. This is why. And yeah, that's
I
Oh,
think that's game.
I think that's the yoke fiend to crack. He's just going to make a attack action
Mm-hmm.
against the lion.
Maz.
That's a 9. Does he hit?
Very good.
All right. He's going to spend a blood token to get a +1 to wound. That's a 10.
That's a 10.
Do you have a...
-1 goes to a 9, which is out of action.
All right.
Oh, you're at minus dice, though, because of their artificial body. Fuck.
Okay. I'm going to re-roll.
I mean, we can just take them out, too.
6.
Which is another wound. I mean, with the amount of mistakes we made, I don't know if we want to count this one towards the campaign.
That would be fair, but I still want to, as our derp campaign.
You are gonna get this guy, yeah.
I still want to because of our derp campaign, and we both lost someone who was probably expensive and not very expensive. Possibly.
Well, if they die, we'll see.
Yeah, if they die.
Yeah, if they die.
All right. How many models do you have on the field?
I have 6.
I have 7. Go ahead and do your first action. I suggest standing up the woman and then 3 inches and then shooting, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Now you can give me -1 dice though with this blood token.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
So I get. How far are we?
12.
Farther than 9. So that means it's already at minus dice. And
Yep.
then you're giving me minus dice.
Yep.
I have plus 1 dice. So that makes it just minus 1 dice. Which means I rolled a 6, which will whiff.
All right. All right.
And that's it.
That's game. I'd shake your hand. Unfortunately, you're not here.
Yeah, no, well done. Well done. That
It,
flying was huge.
yeah. It was really all came down to, will I get mosh pit by dogs, and can I get out of the fucking room?
Mm-hmm.
And delay and unfortunately poor rolls that just resulted in this.
Yeah, and there were some pretty big rolls that missed. With like the rolling to charge and things like that. And, I think you probably could have killed these lions here much earlier using
Yeah.
these blood tokens and whatnot.
Yeah.
So,
Well, good game.
very good game.
And
I really like Trench Crusade. This is fun.
how do I
It's snappy.
bring all of the Oh, I just want to do this. Blood dice.
I mean, we don't really have to clean up.
Yeah. Well, I do need to remember what stuff happened to what units. So
Mm-hmm. But,
go ahead
okay,
and just
so
save
this
the
one was
map.
out of action. Out of action. Yes.
So the left hand was out of action. The Sword Boy went out of action. I had such big hopes for Sword Boy. Out of action. All right. Glorious Deeds. Okay. Did any of our models do our Glorious Deeds?
Yes. I had one glorious deed, I believe, which was Mercy. Retreat from a melee combat with an enemy that is down.
Uh, oh, Feigned Retreat. A retreat from melee combat, then shoot and hit the enemy you escape from during the same activation.
You did that? Yep.
Do you know who I did it with? Pistol
The
Boy.
wretched. The wretched.
Oh, he would have been out of combat then. Oh well. So he's free. He's free to go.
He's free.
Okay. House rules, because it doesn't really mention it. Do I keep his equipment?
I mean, I think he still stays in the warband. Like, you could say that, like, yeah, that wretched left, and then you just replaced him with another
He
wretched that has the same
leaves
equipment.
immediately upon accomplishing the glorious deed.
That's rules as written?
Rules as written, he leaves immediately. He counts towards a loss of unit for morale, but not for warband losses.
Does it say anything about his armor or anything like that? Does it
It
say anything about equipment?
it does not. Let me just double check. Wretched.
I need to go.
Yeah, go.
So, but
Have fun with D&D.
if it doesn't say, I mean, I think he gets to leave with all of his stuff.
Law of Health. A wretch managed to take an enemy elite model out or perform any glorious deeds. It earns its freedom and is immediately removed from the battle and from your warband permanently. Does not count as a casualty, but your warband's total size. Okay, it does not count as a casualty, so that means I don't lose the equipment. Because casualties, you do lose the equipment, I believe.
We'll check on that. But yeah.
Yeah, alright.
But let me save it here. This is game 1. Post game. Save. All right, it has been saved.
Okay.
It was a pleasure. This was
yeah.
a lot of fun.
Yes.
A lot of fun.
Yes. Indeed. Alright, talk to you later.
Hasta.
and then I'm going to end this recording. My bad.